I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, welcome, party people in the place to be. What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. Sorry about that, man. Having some tech difficulties just early this morning, man. Mondays are Mondays, man. Mondays be terrible sometimes. Mondays are terrible sometimes. Oh, man. I'm in a little tech difficulty, man, but I'm here, man, and I'm glad to see y'all here, too. Chef NYK, what's good? I see you. Michael Hansen in the place to be. What's good? King J. Andrew College is in the building. T. Williams, yep. What's good? Robert Paul's in the building. What's good? Brother Shaquille Sunflower, what's good? I see y'all, man. Chuck Allen is in the building. Black University is in the building. What's good? Evergreen G is in the building. What's good? Pierre Marseille, what's good? Coach Color Blocks, what's good, man? I see you. I see y'all, man. Good morning. Good morning, man. It's good to be with y'all, man. Man, I miss y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Man, I miss y'all. It's only been a couple days, but yo, I miss y'all, man. I hope y'all doing good. You know what I mean? I know we got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff that y'all want to talk about, man. I'm ready to chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks have a lot of stuff going on right now. You know, it's a lot of stuff going on right now. Doesn't seem like it, but there are quite a few things going on at the moment, right? Y'all are wondering, excuse me. Y'all are probably wondering, like, Uncle Freezy, what do you mean there's a lot of stuff going on right now? This is quiet time. Nah, this is not quiet time. This is probably the complete opposite. Right? It's a complete opposite. The Knicks front office is working out college players entering the draft, fielding rumors, stuff, checking it, scouting NBA players and college players. because trades will be coming up. The draft is coming up. Free agency's coming up. And you have to be prepared for all those things. Right? You have to be prepared for all those things. Got to be prepared for Dame Lillard. When Dame Lillard get here, man, you got to be prepared for Dame Lillard, man. You know. That's my joke at y'all. That's my joke. Ha ha ha. Andrew Collinshay was good. Andrew Collinshay is like, no to Dame, Uncle Freezy already. I knew you were going to bring up Damian Lillard. Yeah, I know, man. I know. And you know Evergreen G is like, trade Uncle Freezy. You got to trade everything for Dame, Uncle Freezy? Nah, bro. But you at least have to be prepared. Danny Lee in the building, Coach Z was good. White Falcon was good. I don't know if y'all caught the live grenade that I threw on Friday's Knicks at Night podcast, but I was like Dr. King. I was like Dr. King at the Washington Monument. I have a dream. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a dream that one day I have a dream. Yeah, so I had a dream Thursday night, and I shared it Friday, and it sent G-Man for life over the edge. Right? It sent G-Man for life over the edge. Let me move this stupid microphone out of the way. My dream was the Knicks traded Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Kevin Knox, and 2 first-round picks to the Boston Celtics for Jaylen Brown. And listen, I know y'all love the Celtics, right? Hey, Andy Garcia, Black Rain was good. Naruto, Goku was good. Yo, I don't follow Naruto like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Not hard and heavy, but dudes that, man, listen. You want to hear a bunch of dudes sound like nerds, bro? You want to hear a bunch of 35, 40-year-old dudes sound like nerds? Get them started talking about Goku. Right? See, back in the, oh, geez, I was going to say, back in my day, you know what I'm saying? Back in my day, it was like a different joint. It was, I used to talk about that, like that, about Optimus Prime. Bro, you want to hear some old dudes lose their mind? Get me started talking about the Transformers, bro. Listen. Get me started talking about Marvel. The Marvel Cinematic Universe. Get me started talking about Marvel Comics, bro, or comic books in general. Get me talking about how much I hate Superman. Bro, there is no, and I don't know, and Goku, listen, this is all your fault. This is all your fault, Goku. Goku, this is all your fault. I was minding my business. I was cruising along, drinking my Krispy Kreme coffee. Can y'all see that? I was cruising along, and it's still hot too. Look at all that steam coming out of there. I was cruising along, drinking my Krispy Kreme coffee, and Goku showed up. Right. Get me talking about Marvel and or DC or how much I hate Superman. Right? Because here's the thing. In order to be a hero, you have to have some real sort of physical vulnerability. Right? Ghetto Intellect is in the building. Cuts, Kicks, and Knicks. What's good? Y'all check out Cuts, Kicks, and Knicks channel, y'all. If you want to hear dudes my age go off on a tangent, let me walk up on somebody talking Superman and let me tell them how I prefer Batman, The Dark Knight over Superman. Because Batman is flawed, right? Batman is flawed, but he outthinks every situation. That's why Batman is good. Superman, on the other hand, just can't be beat. It don't matter what you do. Superman just can't lose. Superman can't lose. No matter what the situation is. Evergreen G. What's good? Pierre Moy said, exactly. Superman is an alien, bro. And listen, I want to get to the Knicks front office, right? But it's all Goku's fault. Goku just showed up. Naruto Goku showed up. And now we're talking about comics. I can't help it. Right. This is why I get distracted, y'all. In a live stream, I can't help it. Right? If this was just a video, I would already be talking about the different parts of the front office and how they work together in concert to make one unified decision, right? But since it's live, hey, listen, man. Y'all DM me all the time. Man, you need to stay on topic, man. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Listen. Y'all make me laugh too much. Somebody hit me up and was like, yo, why you let that dude say key wide the whole live stream? And I'm like, bro, calm down. We doing this for fun. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this attention whore right here. Look at this. Look at this drama queen right here. It's me. You talking about Superman, but it's Coach Zach. I'm Coach Zach. This is Coach Z. Why y'all talking about Superman? Drama queen. Oh my God, man. It's Coach Zach. Bro, we know who it is. We know who this is. We know who this is, bro. Danny Lee says, I'll take Wolverine or Deadpool over Superman. I'll take, you know what? I'll take Wolverine's story over Superman, but I won't take Wolverine nothing else. Right? That's it. Wolverine's story is probably one of the most intriguing in comics, right? Because it's not, he didn't get bit by a spider. He wasn't born on another planet and came here He wasn't born under a red sun and came to Earth under a yellow sun. Right? Wolverine wasn't born up to a billionaire family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, not only will Superman destroy Deadpool and Wolverine in a fight, how about both at the same time? Superman would destroy both at the same time. You know why? Because he's an alien. Hadouken, Sharon, what's good? Right. And it's funny. I'm gonna troll Hadouken a little bit, but that's my guy. The dude knows basketball, bro. And the dude is well researched, bro. Duke is smart, y'all. Don't get it twisted. Duke is smart, but he only show up in the mornings when Damian Lillard does something good. When Damian Lillard is ordinary Dame Lillard, hey, I can't find Duke nowhere. I'm calling dispatch, putting out an APB for Hadouken when Dame Lillard scored 27 points and his team lose. Yo. But Duke sent me a link, man, to a dope thing that I could do that does mock drafts. We did a mock draft. What was it? Saturday night, Friday night or Saturday night? One of them. You know, the mock draft was dope. I was like, yo, with the number one pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select. The Knicks need Josh Christopher. That was Duke. Duke was like, the Knicks need Josh Christopher. I don't care who picking. Yeah. Duke was like, I was like, yo, Duke, man, we could pick at 19, man. What's that? Josh Christopher. Really, bro? You like Josh Christopher that much? Yeah, man. So anyway, party people in the place to be. I'll just I wanted to talk to y'all really about how busy the Knicks front office is right now at this moment. At this moment, Leon Rose, Worldwide West, and it's like 38 people. It's like 38, 39 people working in the front office, y'all. It ain't just 4 people, right? I mean, it's some really, really, really heavy hitters in the Knicks front office, right? It's like I keep looking at it. I can't remember if the number's like 37, 38, 39, 40 some people that are heavy hitters in the front office, right? And I know on draft night, y'all see the war rooms. Y'all see the war rooms that have all those people in it. Now, it's a lot of people that make decisions. But anyway, what I'm getting at is what are the Knicks looking for? Our future game and what's good? White Falcon says they're trading Randall for PG-13. Nah, man. I like Paul George. Yo, Krispy Kreme coffee is the best, son. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, I know y'all may not have a Krispy Kreme where y'all are, but yo, if you could get to a Krispy Kreme, get to a Krispy Kreme, right? But I want to show y'all something, right? Because Knicks fan, yo, Hector's. I'm sorry. I gotta call people by their screen names, man. I'm sorry. Project Nerd HQ's in the building. What's good? How you doing? Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? Did I blow that up enough, or should I? It looks really big right here on my screen. Let me shrink that down one. Can y'all see that? Hey, Project Nerd HQ, can y'all see this? Yo, Uber Eats coffee, is that good? Can y'all see that? Yeah, hey, Chuck, Chuck, yeah. I'm sorry. Nick for life. Yeah, I feel you. That Cafe Bustelo, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. But look, this is what I want y'all to check out. Right? This is what I want y'all to check out, right? Right? Look at Paul George's numbers from year 1 through year 3. Right? Look at Paul George's numbers from year 1 through year 3 and look at his age. Right? But the Knicks want to include or speculate. The speculation is that the Knicks want to include RJ Barrett in a trade. Look at Paul George's numbers, y'all. Look at them. Look at Paul George's year 2 on a playoff team as the comp. Right? 12 points a game. 44% from the field. 38, almost 39% from 3. Right? And people are saying or suggesting we shouldn't wait on RJ Barrett. We should trade him. Yo, do y'all get? Y'all getting what? Man, listen to me, Knicks fan. Listen to me. Why don't we feel like RJ Barrett is projectable? Right? Why do we feel like RJ Barrett is not projectable? We feel like whatever RJ Barrett is right now, he's going to be like forever. And we had the same conversation last year. I mean, I don't get it. People like Ghetto Intellect is like Uncle Freezy. You got to trade RJ Barrett, man. If you want a star, you got to do away with some of them kids to get a guy. No, Ghetto Intellect. No. See, me and GI are different in this thing. Right? If I can crease one, if here's the thing. Right? So we're looking at the whole map, right? We're looking at the whole map, and it says, it's 343 to the whole, right? There's an opening at about 280. You know what I'm saying? There's water on both sides at about 260, right? Personally, I'm still using my driver. But the ghetto intellect, on the other hand, is an accountant, right? Dude's smart, right? Where I have been successful in life is because I have an unreasonable amount of guts, right? I have guts enough for 9 people. People are like, man, you gonna take a chance on that? Yup. But the ghetto intellect, on the other hand, is smart and calculated and cunning, right? And I say this in a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way, right? The ghetto intellect, on the other, is smart and calculated and cunning. You know what I'm saying? And experienced. And so he says 343. You know what I'm saying? Why not go in with a 3-wood? You know what I'm saying? About 240, 245, right? And then pull out a short gap wedge and land that thing on the green, right? Uncle Freezy, on the other hand, is like, it's 343 and it's water. Grip it and rip it. Where's my driver at? Where's my driver? Ghetto intellect is gonna be like, put. This is me envisioning me and the ghetto intellect on a golf course, right? This is me. This is me envisioning me and the ghetto intellect on the golf course. Yo, Uncle Freezy, we just got out here, man. We ain't warmed up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We running kind of late, man. I just got me a few practice swings on the driving range. This is me envisioning the conversation with me and the ghetto intellect. Y'all don't make me laugh. Y'all don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. I'm walking up to the clubhouse, and the ghetto intellect already been there like 35 minutes. Like, hey man, where you been? Hey bro, I'm running late, man. You know what I'm saying? I did the Knicks at Night podcast last night, man. I'm tired, bro. He like, oh yeah, you want some coffee or something, man, or something? Nah, bro, I got some beer and cigars in the car, man. He like, what? I asked you for coffee and you just said you got Bud Light and cigars. What? Yes. Sid Mears was good. Sid Mears, and I'm looking at GI, and then I'm gonna look at GI like, and don't ask me for no Bud Light and cigars either, because I ain't got enough to share with everybody. I might be able to share with you, GI, but I ain't got enough to support no party. This ain't no party pack. GI like, bro, you ain't gonna drink some coffee first? No. And we get the hole number 1. And it's 343 to the hole with water at about 280. And he like, hey, Uncle Freezy, man, I'm gonna use a 3-wood here. I only warmed up. Staffordon was good. G, I could be like, man, I only got to warm up for like 25 minutes, man. So I'm gonna crease me a little 3-wood right here and use me a gap wedge, you know what I'm saying, to get on this green. And I'm like, bro, I'm going driver. I'm going driver while I'll crack me a Bud Light and smoke me a Garcia Vega. Yes. The morning cigar is Garcia Vega. Yes. Jarrell Williams is like, this is a wake and bake. Yo, I'm telling you. And I'm going to the tee with the cigar. With the cigar. Yes, with the cigar. That's me. That's your man's Uncle Freezy. That's how I roll, bro. I'm an average guy, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, I wish I could say something more intellectual. I wish I could say something smarter. You know what I'm saying? Wish I could say something more impressive. But nah, that's Uncle Freezy in a nutshell. The homie. The homie. I wish I could be something more than that. White Falcon, listen. I wish I could be something more than that, but I'm the homie. Right? I wish I could give, for instance, me, White Falcon, Rafael Diaz, and Nick for Life, all, it's like 11 o'clock at night. And they like, yo, man, you know, it's about time for me to take it to the house, man, you know. I don't want to get the missus mad at me or whatever. And I'm like, bro, but I still got money. Y'all going home early tonight, just now getting started. They're like, come on, Uncle Freezy, man, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, bro, why you trying to put the party out, bro? Why you trying to stomp out the party, man? Let's go. Hang out, man. Let's have fun. Let's go. Come on, man. Don't do that. You still gonna be married in the morning, Chuck Allen? And this is me talking to y'all now. And this is me talking to Rafael Diaz, right? Hey, you still gonna be married in the morning, bro? She only gonna be mad for a couple of days. Let's go. Come on. Yo, hey, CWC was good. CWC was good. So CWC, what it is I'm talking about. I'm gonna continue to talk about the Knicks front office and how it's a busy week, and how there are a lot of decisions to be made in this next 10 days, 11 days, or whatever. The future of the Knicks is not at stake, but there are a lot of decisions about players on this roster. Like, for instance, I will be shocked if Kevin Knox is on this roster come Friday morning. Right? I would be shocked if Kevin Knox is a New York Knick come Friday morning. And when I say shocked, I'm talking about it's 2-1. It's 2-1 odds, in my opinion, that Kevin Knox is going to be traded. Right? Hey, Raphael. Nah, what I'm saying is no matter what we doing, we could be, for instance, if we just hanging out and say somebody man cave playing Street Fighter, like I'm just thumping Raphael at Street Fighter, right? He can't beat me. If he let me get Guile, I'm going to thump him all night. I don't care if you get Ken or Ryu. I don't care if you get Bison, Vega, whoever. If I get Guile, nobody winning, period. That's just how it is. Right? That's just how it is. But anyway, back to the I'm gonna just finish this thing about GI, and then I'm gonna get back on topic. Right. So the thing is with our personnel, Young Income is in the building. What's good? Yeah, hey, Young Income, you're right. That's exactly what I mean. You mean the Friday after the draft, not this Friday. Right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Because the draft is next Thursday night. And I would be shocked if Kevin Knox is a Knick that following Friday. Shocked. Right? Shocked. But you know, my man GI is calculated, and he's a smart dude. Don't get it twisted. Because he'll make you laugh a lot. Right? Him and Free Keith together, bro, sometimes it's a little bit intimidating. Like him and Free Keith together, it'd be intimidating sometimes because you get the smart guys together, And these are not just smart guys. These are those two dudes. They sharp, right? They are sometimes accidentally forward thinkers. Like they do forward thinking naturally. Like sometimes they think so far ahead that you like. I'm like, what are y'all even talking about? It's like him and Free Keith will say something so far ahead. It's like they left the conversation. They done moved on to something else. And you like, yo, you got to reel them back in. Like, hey, nah, stay right here. You know what I'm saying? Like stay right here. Like the dudes are so sharp. Like they'll go, like they talk ahead, not talk above your head, but talk forward. Like not like talk over your head using big fancy words. I'm talking about talk forward. Like they think so fast and stuff. You gotta slow down, man. Let's stay right here. Right? Let's stay right here. Let's finish this and then we can move. So that's the reason why GI will pull out that 3-wood and play it safe. Cause he'll, he like, man, he could use his gap wedge, pitching wedge right there and hit that green. With me, I ain't never drove a ball 343 yards in my life, right? But the thought of me making it, I'm going for it. What do I have to lose? A stroke? What? What do I have to lose? Cornerstone Cabins in the building. The Pod Couple. What's good? The Pod Couple is in the building. Thursday at 6:30. Make sure y'all check that out. The Pod Couple is in the building. What's good? Shout out to our guy G-Man for Life, who's somewhere riding the road. That dude stay driving. That dude stay on the go. G-Man for Life, if you listening, man, hey, be safe out there, whatever it is, wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? So, and just a channel update, man. I talked to Chuck B. Chuck B's schedule don't permit him to be on with us, right? And he can't do Knicks versus no more. So, right now I'm currently looking for a replacement for Knicks versus, and soon as we get some a viable candidate to do Knicks versus, we're gonna get that back rocking and rolling, right? And it's not an indictment on Chuck B. He told me to do that. Chuck B told me that he can't do it because of his work schedule, and I hate that. I would rather put it on hold, but at the same time, you got to give the people what they want. So we're gonna continue to rock and roll with Knicks versus, Knicks freestyle, the Pod Couple, the Knicks Morning Drive, the Knicks at Night podcast. I'm gonna still do videos and stuff, man. I'm gonna still grind away, right? Real King, don't do that. Real King, don't do that. Real King. Real King, I'm assuming that the keys on your keyboard got stuck together. I'm assuming that the keys on your keyboard got stuck together and you accidentally said, Randall need to go. Real King, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. All right. Just okay. I'm gonna pull this back up just because Real King get starting the beef on the side, starting side beef, right? Is this what y'all want? Is this what y'all want? Look at this. It took Paul George, and I like Paul George now. Uncle Freezy likes Paul George. Right? But are you really saying that you want to trade for a guy that's been in the league 11 seasons? Paul George, can you believe Paul George is in 11? Wait a minute. Can y'all believe Paul George has been in the league 11 years already? Can y'all believe Paul George has been in the league 11 seasons already? The Cooler 718, what's good? Primo, what's good? Can y'all believe Paul George has been in the league 11 seasons already? 11 seasons. I'm going to put his numbers back up and share them with y'all because what I want y'all to look at, man, is the evolution of a star. Right? Look at that. Look at the evolution of a star, right? So my man, I hope it's showing in yellow for y'all, and that's my intent. My man basically became a star in his 4th year, right? In his 4th year, he entered the starting lineup in year 2, right? By year 4, he was getting 17 shots per game. At 23 years old, he was shooting 42% from the floor, 36% from 3, on 17 shots a game. And the reason why his numbers are so far up is because he shot 86% from the free throw line. Right? He basically averaged 22 points a game. And yet, Knicks fans are thinking about trading RJ Barrett. Right? And Knicks fans are tempted to trade RJ Barrett. And for the love of Mike, I cannot understand why RJ Barrett would even be considered in a trade situation. Only in New York. Only in New York. Only in New York, bro. Only in New York. Only in New York would this even be a consideration. Right? Here's a guy. In his first season at 20, averaged 7.9 points a game. Right? Second season, averaged 12 points a game. Third season, averaged 13 points a game. Fourth season, averaged 17 points a game. Right? Right? This guy didn't average 20 points a game until his 5th season. Right? His 5th. Or like Dave Chappelle would say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. 5th season. Right? Shout out to those that remember Dave Chappelle in the Chappelle show. Shout out to those that remember Tron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Yeah, I may not. White Falcon says, and this is the reason why I laugh at what the Knicks are talking about. This is the reason why I laugh at what Knicks fans are talking about, bro. This is why I laugh at what Knicks fans. White Falcon is our guy. White Falcon is the assistant coach. He gonna give us all the starting lineups and all the trade possibilities. Shout out to White Falcon, right? White Falcon is definitely a important part of the staff, right? Right? But look, White Falcon says, but Uncle Freezy, Paul George was second fiddle until Danny Granger got hurt. Sometimes the punchlines write themselves. Sometimes the punchlines don't even need the joke. Sometimes the punchlines don't even need a joke. You just say the punchline in the punchline fun. You don't even need the joke or the setup. In this case, the punchline didn't even need the joke. The punchline writes itself in this case. But Uncle Freezy, he was second fiddle till Granger got hurt. Bruh, so what is RJ Barrett? RJ Barrett is not second fiddle. RJ Barrett is third fiddle, maybe fourth. Because they don't look for RJ Barrett, bro. RJ Barrett doesn't hijack it. RJ Barrett is the one player on the team this past year that was not allowed to hijack. Quickly came off the bench jacking. Emmanuel Quickly came off the bench with the greenest of the green lights you ever saw a Tom Thibodeau rookie have. Right? Quickly had the greenest green light of any rookie you ever seen play under Tibbs. Disputed. Right? Pudge Nice is like, facts, yo. Facts. Right? What did Alec Burks play within the confines of an offense? No. What about Derrick Rose? What about Derrick Rose? What about did Derrick Rose play off the ball some and let others create shots for him? Or was Derrick Rose ball dominant as soon as he came in the game? Come on, bro. What I'm talking about is RJ Barrett. What I'm talking about is RJ Barrett, man. I'm pounding the table for RJ Barrett. I want RJ Barrett to be in your ears this morning. Sometimes, and see, this is what I'm saying. If this was just a video, I would already be at the point. I would already be talking about the point where the front office has already made their mind up on a player that they want, right? And the video would be going along and along. But since it's live, I get distracted. And y'all got to pardon me for that. And at the same time, y'all see the comments like I do. So y'all know why I get distracted, bro. Yo, he pulling for Dykeman, man. Come on. Yo, you talking about, quickly pulling for Dykeman? I mean, come on, yo. Yo, White Falcon is like, Freezy want every superstar, and now RJ isn't second fiddle. No, bro. No. RJ is not second fiddle, and I don't want every superstar. What I actually want is for RJ. I don't want superstars. I don't want to trade assets for a guy that I think RJ Barrett can be. I think RJ Barrett can be both of those that you just mentioned, a superstar and second fiddle at the same time, right? And I know y'all are gonna say in the Knicks universe you can only have one son, and that's Julius Randle. Everybody else is gonna be big planets. Everybody else is gonna be planets revolving around Julius Randle. Nah. G.I., come on, man. G.I., come on. G.I., don't do that. G.I., don't do this, man. Come on, man. Come on, G.I. Yo, you can. And listen. I love G.I., right? I love being in conversations with G.I., right? Because G.I. is a chess player. I'm a chess player too. But I'm more of an aggressive, trying to take your queen off rip. And G.I. is more of a manipulate the board so that you can have lapses on defense. And I basically said as much when I did the golf comparison. Right? So G.I. is like, yo, facts only. So he want me to stay straight FOF. But the thing is, G.I., look at the screen, bro. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Don't look at me on the screen, though. Don't look at me on the screen because I ain't nothing to look at. But these numbers that I put up in front of you are the career numbers of Kawhi Leonard. These are the career numbers for Kawhi Leonard. These numbers that you're looking at are the career numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Right? Right? G.I., you don't play chess? Come on, G.I., come on. You got to get on that chessboard, bro. G.I., you got to get on that chessboard, man. You got to get on that chessboard. But look at these numbers. What I'm saying to the ghetto intellect and to others that are like, I don't know. I don't know. For the right deal for a Lamborghini, I would put that Ferrari. I would put my Ferrari in the right deal for a Lamborghini. Nah, bro. Don't. No. I'm not putting my Ferrari in a deal for a Lamborghini. No. I'm not putting my Ferrari in a deal for a Lamborghini. Yo, you got 200 rounds in this year already? Bro, we not even 200 days in the year yet. Bro, we ain't even 200 days into the year yet, and you already got 200 rounds? That's crazy. Hey, Colin Sanders was good. Johnny Davis was good. What I'm saying is the reason why I have Kawhi Leonard's numbers here posted is because Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, all have something in common with RJ Barrett. They were talented second or third options on playoff teams, and they were allowed to develop with one team until they became superstars. I'm gonna throw this link in the chat, man, so Hadouken can start talking about Damian Lillard and Josh Christopher. Yo, this time be flying, bro. This time be flying, man. Right? Right? So the thing I'm getting at is this. Look at Kawhi Leonard's numbers in year 1, 2, and 3. And y'all talking about trading RJ Barrett after year 2? What kind of fan are you? What kind of fan are you, man? Yo, party people in the place to be. Introducing Cornerstone Kev, a.k.a. Star Child, co-host of the Pod Couple. What's good, my guy?
What's going on, man? Happy Monday, man. Partying on the mothership. I have to put a glide in that sky and dip in that hip and come on down to the mothership. Doing
Man,
a loose booty.
I heard the joint Wednesday night. I was by myself. And I was by myself walking in the rain. Right there. I was by myself. Yo, you remember Orange Juice Jones?
Yeah, I remember. I saw you. Hey, that's ghetto intellect right there. That's ghetto intellect right there. I saw you and him walking in the rain.
Yo, and that just popped in my mind, right? I heard, oh, okay. So I heard Mothership Connection Wednesday night, walking in the rain, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, I wish Cornerstone could hit. But anyway, and then when I said walking in the rain, then I was like, yo,
you know what we need to do, man? We need to shoot GI with the bop gun. You know what I'm saying? Because he talking crazy today.
Right.
He talking crazy today. I tell you, man, the one thing I can say about Knicks fans is they always think they know everything about our team, and they don't. Why you think Leon Rose be working behind the scenes? He don't let his thoughts be out, man.
Right.
He don't let his thought. He can really care less what either of us, think. Either of us or anybody. He don't care. He don't care at all. Right. He don't care because he gonna do what he do. And so far, everything that he's touched has worked out. I won't say it's been gold, but it's worked out.
Hadn't been perfect. But
not at all.
Because the Omari Spellman thing still bothers me because I felt like Omari Spellman is an above average NBA talent.
Yeah.
But when they say you lost a ton of weight and you show up to camp at 284 pounds,
That's a
problem. You lost a ton of weight and you show up at 284.
That's a problem.
Yeah, man.
That's a problem. So, but I gotta say, in Leon's defense, he's trying to make amends for all that, and for us to be in the position to be talking about a Dame Lillard and all these other free agents that we might get, that says a lot.
Right.
That says a lot. So. Right. I ain't even worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Not even worried about it at all.
Right.
Because we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna do what we do.
Right. And so to that point, right? Because it's a multi-pronged point, right? So I want to throw this thing back out there because I just mentioned like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard didn't become the players that they are until year 4.
Year 4. And you know what? Right. Give me 1 second. Keep up with that thought. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. One second.
Kev got a new shirt on, so he trying to. I don't know. Kev probably got new shoes too. New shoes. But anyway, these cats, these stars, don't become the guy until like year 4, and we want to trade RJ after year 2. Right? Primo was like, hey, Cornerstone Kev just fired somebody. You know, so he probably accidentally did it too. He probably sneezed and fired 3 people. You know what I'm saying? Cornerstone Kev sneezed and fired 3 people accidentally. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting at, what I'm getting at is this. And I know y'all are like, Uncle Freezy, why every Monday we got to talk about RJ Barrett? Bro, it's because all weekend long you see, man, I would do RJ in that Dame Lillard trade. No, I wouldn't. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why are we talking about the first time, the one time we get a young star? We tanked for years. And on draft night, we call names like With the number 8 pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Frank Ntilikina. With the number 9 pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox. The one year we should have got the number 1 pick, the NBA was like, hell no! We ain't giving you the number 1 pick. We ain't giving you Zion. Are you crazy? Are y'all crazy? We ain't giving y'all Zion. We ain't even giving y'all Ja. No, we ain't giving you. Are you crazy? We're going to give a certified generational talent to the New York freaking Knicks. Are you crazy? No. Y'all going to get RJ Barrett and like it. And not only did we get, oh, look at this bow tie. Oh, Lord have mercy.
First of all, Kev.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ever step in this podcast disrespecting me?
Let's do this.
No. You said what you had to say already. No. We're not doing this. You said what you had to say already. Don't you get. I'm not from Plainfield. I'm not from the east side of Plainfield. I am from North New Jersey. I don't do that Plainfield stuff to me, man. I'm way down the other end of Route 22, baby. Way at the other end of the parkway. We're not doing this.
Hey, and I was born in Camden.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love Camden. I went to Glassboro State College. I stomped heavy in southern part of the state. In fact, I am New Jersey.
Right.
You get it? All right. So number 2, anytime the Podfathers or the podcasters or the pod crutches, whatever y'all calling yourselves these days, whenever y'all want smoke with Knicks freestyle, we want it all.
Hey,
we want the competition.
Hey,
we are here to tell you we are the best brand on this network. We want so I know what happens. This is no different than when Stephen A. goes on different people's shows. He tries to, knock down the competition so he can get a fatter check from the suits. I'm here to tell you, me and Free Keith, we take our brand seriously. So don't you ever come on here talking bad about me. Number 2.
Number two. What?
Number 2. Very quick.
Give me that bow tie.
My position, did it get crooked? I think it got crooked.
It's cool. It's fly. It's fly.
I think it got crooked.
It's off the shirt. The shirt is fire.
Yeah.
The shirt itself is fire.
So check it. So peep this. All right. Here's my position. Because, people say G.I. getting upset. G.I. in his feelings. G.I. hates RJ. Guys, are y'all watching what's going on? Are you watching the level of basketball that must be played to win a championship? Yeah. You can't have 2 bad games in 7 and win a championship. I thought the Phoenix Suns was going to sweep. The next thing you know, CP3 is not looking as sharp as he was the first couple of games. This winning an NBA championship, oh my goodness. It's the biggest marathon ever. And all I'm saying is I want the best opportunity to do it. If this team doesn't get us there, then why should anybody be protected for the future? I love our guys. I love last year's team. Last year's team was one of my favorite teams ever. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Mommy. Hi. Happy birthday. You're welcome. Cancer season. So my position is, listen, everything's on the table. I love RJ. I love all of last year's teams. My only knock for last year's team is I wish we'd have drafted Halliburton. Because I tell you, if Halliburton was on this team, you wouldn't be talking about moving him. You'd be talking about how his pieces fit what it is what Tibbs does. I love RJ. Tough dude. But if RJ is going to play on a team with other ball handlers, then RJ's always going to be an off-ball guy. For his next 3 or 4 years in his career, I don't see how he gets on ball with the upgrades that we're trying to make. There's too many people in the NBA right now that we can get our hands on that can control the rock. So then RJ comes off ball. If RJ comes off ball, he has to become a slasher or a shooter. And I worry about RJ finishing around the rim right now because look at his statistics, and I worry about RJ.
I'm more worried about it. I'm more worried about his. I'm more worried about his shooting than around the rim because I think he can finish around the rim. You don't think he can finish around the rim?
No, he actually shot better from the 3-point line last year than he did finishing around the rim.
But I'm gonna tell you this much. You talk about these finals. I think next year, I think we'll see more people taking that 2-point shot than we will this three, because this 2-point shot is really really elevated.
I mean, these teams are shooting 30-something%, and they're trying to put up 50 a game. And then you play somebody like the Bucks, who, if they don't fall into it, could get layup after layup after layup. This is an amazing. Oh, first of all, let me back up for a second. Freezy, I just want to stop and tell you how much I appreciate you. I think Wednesday we're going to do something special. I'm excited. I'm back. I just came off vacation. You know, my golf game, though, guys, y'all got to pray for me. I'm thinking about going to see a sports psychiatrist. I just can't for the
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
I'm glad you would laugh at my pain and my misery. That's how I know you're a pod couple. Knicks freestyle. I would have gotten a hug from the
you're
Knicks
messed
freestyle.
up, bro.
Pod couple. What I get is additional disrespect. It's okay, but I'm in a bad place in my golf game. I'm losing a lot of money on the links. Freezy, probably 200 was exaggeration.
Forgetting that when you play golf, you're actually playing for money, right?
Oh, I play for money all the time.
What else are you playing for?
Yeah, what else you doing
it
for?
It's for the sport, you know.
Yeah, nah. That's
I could get cardio in the gym, bro.
Yeah, I can find another ways to sweat it out. So I'm just concerned. Well, actually, I'm not concerned. I'm playing it cool for the next week. But then I turn on, the MBK, Blorange Tears, man, Legion family, and y'all doing mock drafts. And I'm like, oh, my God, what am I doing? Am I supposed to be participating in this? I'm lost right now what I should be doing. So I just keep saying 2 more weeks, 1 more week.
Do whatever you want.
I gotta let Leon Rose work. We say, we trust him. You say, Tibbs is. In fact, the only concern I have right now, Freezy created for me back in January of 2021. He told me there's a possibility that Tibbs and the front office is not on the same page. We're gonna find out very shortly.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tell you right now that salute first.
Salute.
Hey, what's up, Duke? How you feeling, bro?
What up, Lord, bro?
What's good? I definitely think if you do mock drafts, it's gonna stress you out even more.
Yes.
Because isn't it like I've been doing a few, and it's just stressing me out because every time we go into a pick, I'm just so confused on what I think the team is gonna do in general. Like it's just so random. Like you really don't know what we're gonna do. It's like you're opening a mystery box and you're just getting random things every single time.
Right, and every time a team does something unpredictable, it just makes the situation worse.
Yeah, but it's fun to do. So I think you should participate if you want one of them at least before the draft.
Let me ask you a question. Everybody on this panel, did everybody have Obi being the pick last year?
Yeah.
I thought Obi was going early.
No,
I thought he was going 5, but I thought we were trading up to 5.
It depends on when you're asking, because if you're asking at 8 when the Knicks were on the clock, everybody thought we were going Obi.
Really?
It was. Most people thought that Obi Toppin couldn't slide past 8, right?
Okay.
Obi Toppin could not slide past 8 when we were on the clock. But if you were talking about before the draft started,
I'll say before the draft started.
Nobody.
I gotta give it to Jay Williams, though. I gotta give it to Jay Williams.
Why you say we were getting Obi?
You don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Obi Toppin's probably the best player ready offensively. He goes, but man, that Knicks, Halliburton and the Knicks, I just think he fits there.
Yeah.
On draft.
Yeah, I remember. He said Devin Vassell actually too. He said one of those. I generally thought that we were gonna trade up for LaMelo, to be honest, before the draft. I really thought that we were gonna trade up for the number 2 pick. But then after that, I thought it was gonna be OB after that 100%.
The chance for Jordan to get a prize asset, a box office asset for little or nothing, he wasn't passing that up. Now, whether he
because they had the 3rd pick. They had the 3rd.
No, they had the 3rd pick.
With the Warriors.
Yeah.
That 2nd pick, where they picked Wiseman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought the Warriors
really our spot.
Because it makes sense in our mind, right? Because if the Knicks like Wiseman or LaMelo, Like, say for instance, if the Knicks would have traded up to 2 and got Wiseman,
Yeah.
the Warriors still could have got a top 10 pick and would have got Mitchell Robinson. They still would have got their center and got just about the same production or better.
I tell you what. If that draft was the same players as right now, and the Knicks had the season they had, we'd have a much better chance of trading with the Warriors with our 2 first-round picks to get Melo. They would have been much more. They would have had Klay Thompson coming off an injury, so they would be looking for depth at this point. So I think we would have had a chance. It's just the Warriors was, with Klay going down, they got desperate.
Yeah, they were trading that pick.
And then two, if the Knicks take LaMelo at 2. Then I don't think they take quickly.
Which I'm
right. And so it's the
but the thing is, you probably trade that pick. So
it'll probably be, and you know what? It'll probably been another pick in this draft. Like you trade out of that, you trade that late. Yeah, you trade that late first round pick for a mid in this draft, and so you probably get somewhere like 14, 15, 16, and
probably could have protected it in this draft.
Right. So, so I have somebody's stats on the screen, and I wanted to. This is the reason why I say you cannot, under any circumstances, put RJ Barrett in any trade, because the player you're looking at averaged 6 points. Yep, 6 points his rookie year, 12 points his sophomore year, 13 points his third year, 18 points his fourth year. Bro, he didn't average 20 points a game until his 6th season in the NBA. And right now, you're watching him roast the Phoenix Suns in the NBA Finals.
Literally. That's why I say you can't give up on players. You can't give up. You can't give up on players.
Right.
You can't give up on them.
What I'm saying is a guy like RJ Barrett, whose arrow is pointing straight up in the air at like 12 o'clock, you can't put RJ in any deal. Because what it's safe.
This is a Knox number.
But I don't have a lot of time, but I do need y'all making statements. What makes RJ, maybe I'm missing it. What makes RJ Barrett's meter shoot straight up at 12 o'clock, other than the fact that you're a Knick and you're a Knick fan and you love your Knicks? If I'm on the Wizards and I'm considering trading Bill and I'm trying to figure out what's on the Knicks, why would I say you got to include RJ because his clock is going right up at 12 o'clock?
All right, because of this, I just could because
not
of
that
what.
Crazy. You don't have to show me stats. You can talk to me, baby.
I got you. I got you.
I got to be honest.
He has shown his upside.
No. What? See, so I'm gonna have to back out I'm not gonna do this because what are you seeing? You're watching these players in the NBA Finals.
Right.
It's not about stats. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a determined. You're asking what am I seeing? I'm seeing a determined player that can get a shot off, that can hit the three, and can play defense. That's what I'm seeing.
He plays great defense. He's a great competitor. I love that about him. Hit the three, finish around the rim, not at all.
But he rose to that, man. He rose to that.
I'm giving him hitting the three, but he got to do it consistently. But you're ignoring the fact that he finishes around the rim at 30-something%. He's one of the worst in the NBA in finishing around the rim at the level of shots he got. You won't say that, Kev.
Why not? You're right.
Kev,
right. He was actually the worst at the. He was the worst at the cup this year.
But the two things y'all missing is. But the two things y'all missing are, for one, the one thing is his drastic improvement from year to year, from high school to college to the NBA. He improved drastically, not incrementally, drastically. He improves from year to year. And two, he has proven that he can play in New York. Right? So those two things alone.
And Freeze, what you just put up Middleton's stats up there. I would say that with RJ stats in year 2 going into year 3, those are a little bit better than what Middleton did in his first 3 years. Would you say that?
So I'm about to let y'all have this conversation, but I just want y'all facts today are saying, look at Chris Middleton, look at Kawhi Leonard, get prepared. I just want to, because we could just draw the line and say, I know we got to keep the show going. It's great content, but we're saying factually, look at Chris Leonard's, look at Chris Middleton's stats, look at Kawhi Leonard's stats. RJ is about to do the same thing. That's what you're saying factually.
No. What I'm saying is RJ is better.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess when I go 1 + 1 = 2, 1 is 1, another 1 is 1. When you get 1 and another 1, you get 2. That's factual. I guess my mind works a little different than y'all. Y'all working gray and say it's factual.
I can give you 2 other players too.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. Just because I mean, I'm not looking just at stats, because I mean, stats is one thing, but another thing is that these trade packages too. These trade packages too. It's not just giving up RJ. That's the added part to it too, because in these trade packages that we're seeing, it's RJ. At least like probably they're adding like 2 more young players, and then they got like 3-4 picks. And in my opinion, that's just way too much. If like, for example, Bame, like someone like that's just way too much. It's really not even going anywhere at that point. And then I don't think it's worth us trading him for Beal, if I'm being honest, because he hasn't proven much either right now at this stage. So if I'm trading RJ, in a sense, I'm trading him for someone that has been proven.
I agree with
you. GI, I give you 2 more players.
I have a bias, so I don't want to trade him in general. But I would understand if it was actually for a good trade. But I'm not really trading him. I'm not looking.
Okay, GI, I'll give you 2 more players: Spencer Dinwiddie and Siakam. I'll give you those 2 as well.
How does that relate to RJ? I guess I'm having a hard time where RJ doesn't play
these guys weren't as good when they first got into the league, and look at them now.
He doesn't. So you're trying to give me the eye.
You can't compare them to RJ.
Cover the eye. He doesn't play like Spencer Dinwiddie. He doesn't play like Siakam. But you want to say the same thing's going to happen.
But when they started, that's what I'm saying.
But when they started, they didn't play like RJ.
Hey, what's up, Zach? I didn't even see you, man. What's happening?
What's up, guys?
When they started playing basketball, they didn't play the game RJ plays. RJ plays you tell me about DeMar DeRozan. That's who RJ is more like. Don't tell me somebody about Spencer Dinwiddie who could do what they want off the bounce.
I'm just talking about
Siakam who's 6'9" who could go get it in the
That's all. I'm just speaking ability. That's all I'm saying.
The thing is,
go ahead, Zach.
Like for example, like with Siakam and Middleton and Kawhi Leonard, they were drafted into great organizations, and they brought them along slow. RJ Barrett was thrown into the fire. So if Siakam or Leonard or Middleton, if they were all thrown into the fire right away, they might have had better numbers.
Or they might have been, or they may have been bust.
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. You can't, that's.
Well, you're saying if they were thrown into the fire, they would have had.
Right. If think about if Kawhi
they could have put up better stats on a bad team, is what I'm saying. They could have looked better in the first couple.
I'm here to tell you, if Kawhi Leonard was drafted by the Knicks, the outcome of his career would have been different. Kawhi Leonard was thrown into the perfect situation where he had a Hall of Fame power forward, and he already had 2 other established stars in the league to shoulder the load for him. He had 3 guys to shoulder the load. All could do whatever they wanted on the basketball court. So Kawhi Leonard came into a role and played the role of defensive stopper and rebounder until he got his legs under him.
So factually, you're saying 2 different things. Freezy, on one hand, you're saying, look at Kawhi. And then the next hand, you're saying, if that organization he's in, RJ's not in that organization. Listen, I wish the best. I don't want nobody to get traded. If we want to go back and try it again next year with some young players, and that, I know Knicks fans, though. I know once they don't get the level of success they had last year, we fail. I'm just worried. This next 2 weeks is paramount for this organization.
Yo, GI, next week is when you find out when your team is going to be shaped up in that draft. So those last few days are going to be with every
facts.
And then free agency is 3 days after. You might 3 days crazy after. Listening to all of this stuff.
Damn.
Yep. Bro, I'm here to tell you that the reason why I keep pounding the table for RJ Barrett is for one, every player can't play in New York City. We need to establish that. That's not a random statement. Cats come here and all of a sudden have nagging injuries, or they shot not going, or something, right? It happens. It's been happening for 50 years, right? It's a fact. The Knicks fans went in Memphis, Tennessee. In Memphis, Tennessee, if you have a bad game, you got 7 beat writers at your locker, and we know one of them. I know one of them that write for the Beale Street Blues. I know one of them. We kick it on Twitter, right? But if you have a bad game in the Garden, you got 119 people at your locker fighting to get to you, and one of them is a known hater in Mark Berman.
Yeah, amen.
Right? Right?
Amen.
And so everybody can't deal with that. Everybody can't deal with pressure.
No, they
and
can't.
The only thing that our guy RJ Barrett did,
he dished it back.
Not only did he play through rough spots in his rookie year, it didn't even affect him.
Nope.
When RJ Barrett had bad games, you couldn't even tell. If it was raining outside, you couldn't tell by looking at RJ Barrett's face.
But the thing that also freezes that he dished it back. He dished it back to Mark Berman.
To talk about that, though, like Kawhi Leonard's one of the most even-keel superstars ever. You don't think he could have played to the pressure?
Right, but he started in San Antonio, bro, where he could refine it. Right? Yeah. He had years in San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio, trust, I've been to both places, bro. San Antonio, Texas is not Midtown Manhattan.
No, it's not.
Right, but Kawhi Leonard has gone to other, he's been in big market LA with a team that's not playing up to expectations, and you still don't hear a peep out of him like that. That he can't hit. He's still even keeled and playing through it. When he was a young guy, he could have. You could argue that he's so even keeled that he could have played through it and gotten better. You can't say his career would have been any.
If that man would have stayed healthy, that man would have went down as one of the top players in this league.
Yeah, and okay, so
help destroyed it.
And I don't understand where the thing with the dude potentially started his career potentially with 3 Hall of Famers, shouldering the load for him while he came in as a young guy, right? And y'all, so what we're saying is that if RJ Barrett was in that same situation, he would not have come along. I mean, I don't understand the correlation.
I'm not saying
he's not in that position. I know. So you want to put So you know what? I'll give you that. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you, Freezy. That's factual. If RJ was in Kawhi's situation, you can then project him up, but he's not.
Right.
But he's not.
Right.
Kawhi came out
he's not.
Great defender.
So how are you pointing the needle up and he's not?
Yeah,
because you saw immediate improvement on the floor.
I know they wouldn't win the championship.
Hey, Coach Z, last year did we not say RJ Barrett couldn't shoot the 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
And in year 2, he came back shooting the 3, not only at a higher percentage, but a higher number of attempts. So you want to say it was a small sample size.
I'm gonna tap out on this point because I love y'all too much to argue. But Joe, you telling me you want a player who improved this 3 but can't finish around the rim? God bless.
But his strength was finishing around the rim.
Right.
Thank you.
But he never really did it. He was really. But that's shot selection. Like that's some of the stupid things he throws up. Sometimes he just forces up a layup over 2 guys. He can clean that up pretty easily with a coach, with discipline and a coach getting on him about it. But
I feel like he doesn't have the handle. He doesn't have a go-to move to get to the basket. He's just gonna try and bully.
He really doesn't.
And the thing y'all overlooking the obvious. Nobody on the Knicks could finish at the basket. When I did the deep dive on the numbers, everybody from 0 to 3 feet that wasn't a center struggled. Oh, wait a minute. Did you just say Alfred Payton finishing at the basket? Did you just say Alfred Payton finishing at the basket?
I'm saying you're saying no one on the Knicks is doing it. People on the Knicks was Alfred Payton and Reggie Bullock. You're comparing him to the other players. It's Alfred Payton and Reggie Bullock.
But who else do I have to compare him to?
Compare him to Randall.
Bro, you want us to compare a guard?
They had the most minutes on the court.
That doesn't mean anything. Then he should be compared to Jokic because Jokic didn't play all games.
The lack of talent that we have, I don't see it.
I don't know where how are we comparing a power forward finishing at the rim to a guard wing player finishing at the rim?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think I love, but I think that we also got to credit RJ for playing in a system and play style that he's not used to playing, because he's not used to playing as a as a spot up shooter and just staying in the wing and waiting to shoot. He didn't really play into his comfort this season. He was kind of forced to play on the wing because Tip saw how good Randall started off the season and how good his ISOs were. And then we also had the lack of talent at the same time that it just brought him into having to take a weird role. But he bought into it and still ended up doing what no one thought he could do in shooting 40%.
Hey, Cuzzo, did you hear RJ Barrett complaining about his role this year?
Never. I've never heard him complain about his role this year.
Did you hear Obi Toppin complaining about his role this year?
Never.
He better not. He's a rookie.
Right. So what I'm saying. What I'm saying
I've
is,
seen there've been a couple rookies. There've been a couple rookies on themselves.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
I gotta think of them, but there've been a couple.
How are we gonna say dudes can't finish at the rim, and y'all know that the paint being clogged up and us having centers that were not offensive threats was the issue? How are we even gonna bring that up? That's wrong. I can't believe we're legit saying, well, RJ couldn't finish at the rim, but y'all watch Clint Capella camp out in the paint during the playoffs, and y'all like, how come Clint Capella keep blocking RJ? It's because y'all had Nerlens Noel at center, and y'all blaming RJ Barrett.
I ain't
Hey, Uncle Freezy, they were playing illegal defense too.
Yeah, I know.
They were playing against Philadelphia like that too.
Yeah, and the Suns are doing it right now.
And floor spacing got to do with it too at the same time because we have one of the. I remember when I checked, we had the 49th out of 50 something. It was weird, but out of the lineups used in the NBA, we were like one of the last, like in the best was. I remember I saw during the
RJ gonna get better. RJ gonna get better.
You need space though. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Like, there was not that much space. That's why every single time I say Kelly Oubre, I don't want on the Knicks. It's because like it's space. Like I don't want him.
Well, I disagree at all, yo. I want Kelly. I want Kelly.
No, he can't shoot.
But you know what? You know what? CWC. I take that back a little bit because now that I heard that that Barton is going to redo his is going in free agency.
Yeah,
I want him before I'll take Oubre. So I'll give you that.
Where's Will Barton gonna play at though, bro?
He can start. What are you talking about? He could be the.
He's 6'4". How are you gonna?
He get hurt too much, man.
You can't put Will Barton.
He get hurt too much.
Yeah, Cass, he gets hurt way too much. But he's a good player. He just gets hurt way too much.
And he's 6'4", bro. He's 6'4", barely.
Yeah, he's
so let me ask you this:
they have him listed at 6'4", so he probably like 6'2.5".
All right, so me and Sim, we were saying between him and Terrence Ross. Between those two, who would you take?
Terrence Ross.
I would take Will Barton.
I'll take Powell.
Scorers off the bench. They're not starting small forwards.
Right.
I'll take Powell.
Right, but Powell is 6'4" also. I mean,
but he could score though, Uncle Freezy. He could shoot. He could score. He penetrate to the hole. That's what we need, right?
Right. He
can play defense too.
And if it's all that, then put Knox in. What are we doing?
Put Knox in.
I'm just saying.
Kev, you want to Oubre? Kelly Oubre literally shoots about the same, if not a little worse, from three for his career than Elfrid Payton.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And he's gonna give you the same.
What kind of fit is that? Another lefty who can't shoot?
I don't. Hey, Pudge Nice. I don't know. Pudge Nice. I don't know. I think I don't know, bro. I don't know. We talking about 6'4" small forwards now. And why not just keep Frank?
People didn't want to put RJ at small forward because he's too small to guard.
Powell is better than Frank, man. What?
Yeah, but he's
y'all seen Powell play, right?
Yeah, I know.
Y'all seen him play in Toronto, right?
He's a two guard.
Then he went to Portland and scoring 20 points a game.
He wasn't the small forward.
You know, hey, Cuzzo, but you know, knowing Powell, played point guard at UCLA, right? You know that, right? Point guard.
He could play
at
different
UCLA.
position. He could play different position, Uncle Freezy. Come on, man. You don't want this smoke.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't want the non-power smoke, bro. I know he was a point guard at UCLA. You know what I'm saying? And now we talking about moving him to small forward for the Knicks. Are we that thirsty? Are we that thirsty? And what about Gary Trent Jr.?
I like him too.
Yeah, they're both two guards.
Yeah,
they're not small forwards.
Right. Hey man, I do it. I know. You know,
but
Gary
Powell was playing the small forward in the Raptors. He was playing the small forward too.
They ran three guards, bro. They ran 3-guard lineup. Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, and Norm Powell. They ran them together. They just went really small. Even their center was really small. Chris Boucher. They have him listed at 6'9", but we saw him standing next to Obi, and Obi looked like he got like 3 inches on that dude. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, bro.
Just let Leon Rose do his job. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Just let Leon do his job. I mean, we've been preaching this.
Bring my boy Setson in. Bring Setson in too.
Oh no,
bro, he's 6'1".
He's a point guard who can't pass.
He's a point guard that can't point.
He could change all of that when he get with Till. We need a score. What happened with the Atlanta Hawks? We need scoring.
Hold on, real quick. There's a thing to that I can't stand when people say that. You're right, but there's got to be a certain way. Because Derrick Rose came in and averaged 30 points a game at the point guard spot and didn't play make for anybody, and we got blown out.
Playmakers.
Okay. Derrick Rose scored 6 points the last Atlanta Hawks game, right?
He still averaged 30
then
points.
Then he get hurt.
Series.
Hold on. He scored 6 points the last Hawks game, right?
Yeah, but he's still
Thank you. But that
wasn't his point though. That wasn't the point that he was.
That makes zero sense.
But what I'm saying, Uncle Freezy, what I'm saying, Derrick Rose get hurt a lot, right?
He does.
So bring Sets in, man. He could score. He could learn how to pass the ball.
He can't learn how to pass the ball.
I'm not gonna say he can't learn. I don't think he wants to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
But he could change his game when he comes to the Knicks, though. He ain't had nobody in Cleveland to pass the ball to.
That's another thing I can't stand.
Yeah, shooters.
Eddie Osman was a catch and shoot beast. So Kevin Love is healthy as a catch and shoot guy. Larry Nance is a lob threat. Jared Allen is
Kevin Love never be healthy. That's the problem. Kevin Love never be healthy. That's the problem. What happened? He was on the USA team. They had to bring him back over here because he wasn't healthy.
The only one that wasn't healthy was Kevin Love. Everybody else you can pass to. Julius Randle's
say we don't get Sexton next year, right? And we in the playoff and we need scoring. They're gonna double team Randle like they always do. And who gonna get the ball? Bullard, he can't create for himself. And RJ, he kind of shaky sometimes. Come on, man.
What? Can I finish? Are we good? Okay. Julius Randle had 6 assists a game with Reggie Bullock, Elfrid Payton, Nerlens Noel, and RJ Barrett as the starters. Colin Sexton, you mean to tell me didn't have more talent offensively in his starting lineup?
Yeah, he actually had shooters.
If you put Sexton with the Knicks, Randle ain't gonna get double teamed. RJ ain't gonna get double teamed. Everybody have to pick their poison.
Right, and so here's the thing. Depending on what type of
plus
offense,
Sexton could shoot threes too.
But depending on what type of offense you run, assists may or may not be a true indicator of a person's playmaking ability. Like give you an example. Do y'all know who ranked 30? What team ranked 30th in the NBA in assists?
This season?
Yes, this past season.
Maybe.
No, the Portland Trail Blazers.
Oh,
and so y'all telling me that Damian Lillard is not a playmaking guard? So you can't really use.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you bring him in,
he's a combo guard, but he still gets assists. He's like Randall.
The ball movement.
That's a good point, Uncle Freezy. That's a good point. Because Lillard, he don't pass the ball like that either. He not a facilitator.
Right.
He don't pass like that either.
Wait, let me hear Zach. Zach, what was you saying?
The
What were
thing
you saying,
is,
Zach?
you're saying like, and it'd be the same. Portland had the same problem that the Knicks would have if you have Colin Sexton at a point guard. You would have it'd just be my turn, your turn, ISO with like they had with CJ and Dame, and it would be Julius, RJ, Colin Sexton, my turn, your turn.
But guess what? They don't got Tibbs though. They don't got
Charlie
Tibbs.
Ward's cousin. Are you going to keep interrupting, or are you gonna let somebody finish?
Yeah, Coach, and what Coach Zach is saying, Dame time is what they run. It's always ISO. Dame time. It's CJ turn, Dame turn, CJ turn, Dame turn.
You don't have enough talent in Sexton, RJ, and Randall to win a championship off of my turn, your turn basketball.
Right.
It does not going to win a title. So what you need flowing ball movement and the turn up good shots for great shots. You can't just say my turn, your turn is going to win a title with Colin Sexton, Julius Randle, and RJ Barrett. It's just not going to happen.
Now, Zach, is that what we're seeing with Milwaukee right now on the verge of winning a championship?
No, they got a stretch five that they're passing out to. They got Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're stars, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. So they're sharing the ball then, like you're saying, right? Yeah.
Right. And so the adjustment was made by Buds. Remember, it was Chris Middleton is the second scorer behind Giannis. Giannis get the ball at the top of the key and get a full head of steam and go to the basket and play make. Right. And now they pass the ball around with Drew Holiday. And just real quick, Chris Middleton did something I wish the Knicks would have done this past season. Chris Paul came down and hit a 3, right? Bang! Dead in their face in the fourth quarter with like 6 minutes left to go. Giannis was screaming for the ball. Give me the ball! Give me the ball! Chris Middleton was like, Giannis, get your big, tall rump down the floor. Right?
Yeah.
Drew Holiday was taking the ball out. He gave it to Middleton. Middleton gave it back to the point guard. And Giannis was mad at Middleton. You can see the frustration on his face. Give me the ball! I'm a 2-time MVP. Chris Middleton was like, get your long rump down the floor.
Yeah.
Right? Let the point guard do his job. Right. And I wish that somebody could have gotten that into Randall's head this season. After a made shot, your power forward should be bringing the ball down the floor against a set defense in crunch time.
Right.
It makes no sense. So the stuff like with Chris Middleton and others, small stuff, not just 3-point percentage and assist totals and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, are the only measures of what happened on the floor. When Colin Sexton gets here, right? When Colin Sexton gets here, he is the guy that's going to be like when say KD come around the screen and knock down the 3, and Randall be at the baseline begging for give me the ball against the Brooklyn Nets set defense. Colin Sexton to be like, Randall, get your rump down the floor. We don't need a big bringing the ball up when we need a basket.
Yeah, but
that's the one thing that I would like about Colin Sexton is that his personality is strong enough to tell Randall to get his rump down the floor.
Yeah, but
is that going to be?
Go ahead, Zach.
The difference between that is Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, among others. That team is very established in the way they do things, and Giannis, although he might get mad, he believes in Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday to do the right thing.
Right.
We're not. Colin Sexton came from a toxic environment, demanding the ball and not passing it. It would create another toxic environment with him, Randall, and an RJ would be screaming. It would be a team chemistry issue. At least it has a higher potential to be a team chemistry issue than it would for Milwaukee.
He has chemistry issues with the team that he's on now with Cleveland. That's why I question, if I would take a stab at him. Because he has.
They were jealous of Sexton, man. Their teammates were jealous of him. So he was the best. He was the best scorer.
Okay, so all that was BS. Then what everybody was saying then, right? All that was BS.
Yes.
Kevin Love is a champion and probably a Hall of Famer, and he's jealous of Colin Sexton.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What? No.
All right. That's it. Jealousy. That's the reason Colin Sexton can't pass. And as a
Kevin Love, he should just retire. He should just retire. He should just retire because he wasn't nothing without LeBron James.
He's won more titles.
I'll be right back, y'all.
He's averaged 26 and 12 in a season. He's a Hall of Famer that's won a title. that's made more money. What is he to be jealous about? What is there to be jealous
Wait,
about?
who is jealous?
One thing that a Sexton might actually get traded and he don't stay in Cleveland.
Yeah, what's there to be jealous about? He's making more.
No, I don't think anyone is jealous, but I don't know. You're acting as if he can't change at all, and he's not 22. Like you could see how when you're in a losing organization, you were said to be Kyrie, and they were trying to have your replacement. And
no
then now in this season,
change to Duke, and I'm just saying, are we willing to take that chance? Because there's also rumors out there that they wanted RJ in the Colin Sexton deal, and that's why the talks have died down. Because
I did not see that.
No, they didn't want an RJ. They didn't want an RJ in that deal. They wanted top. They wanted top and Knox in 2 first rounds or something.
Yeah, they
like
wanted
that.
top. Yeah,
that's
they
the
did.
offer
They
the
did.
Knicks had on the table. That's not the offer they wanted. But okay.
But Top ain't getting no playing time with the Knicks. And if Randall keep on playing how he playing, he ain't gonna get no playing time. So
you're giving up on him too. So now you're giving up on him too, right? CWC?
No, I'm not giving up. Let him shine. Let him go somewhere and shine. If he ain't gonna get no minutes with the Knicks.
If you're saying let him go shine somewhere else, then you're giving up on him.
Not giving up on his potential. It's just it's about a fit thing.
But
it's about a fit with.
He's not getting minutes, Kevin.
We have to get out of the thinking that every player that we get, they're not going to be good for us, so we have to get rid of them. We have to get out of that mentality.
No one's saying that, Kev.
I understand that, Zach, but we're looking. Okay, go ahead.
We have there's 2 things. The first thing with this is Julius Randle's a second-team All-NBA player. He's an All-Star, most improved. You're not going to give a minute. It's going to take way too crazy amount of stuff to happen for him to get more minutes over Randle, just because of how good of a player Randle is. 2, that trade for Sexton is the most aggressive trade offer that they've gotten. That's not the one they want. If they could get more for Sexton, they would. That's why they're asking for more. That's why the trade hasn't happened yet. If that's the exact trade that they wanted, guess what would have happened? It would have been accepted. It wouldn't still be talked about. Or else, if that's the trade they wanted, it would have happened. They want more.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If that's exactly what they wanted out of Colin Sexton, boom, bye.
I mean, that's what I mean. I wouldn't mind having him here, but I said I would only trade for him if it's a low trade. I'm not trading a lot for him.
Yeah,
I'm only doing it if we're really desperate, but they shouldn't.
One second, guys.
He's
22
years old. Came off a really good season scoring-wise and all of that. He's ready for his bag. There's a reason they don't want him. There's red flags that they see. They deal with him every day. They're trying to get him to the next place because they don't want him anymore. There's a reason.
They also have Garland, though, too. So
Garland is not better than Sexton.
I know, but Garland is still pretty good.
So let's trade.
Garland is not better than
for
Sexton.
a lesser guy to take the role. That makes no sense.
And Todd Barbee, he says
That's
Kevin
like
never wants to trade anyone. That's not true. I never said I want to trade
That's
anyone.
like kind of people that say trade Randall.
No, it's not.
It makes no
Yes,
sense.
it is.
No, it's not, Duke. I mean, I got rid of DSJ. Huh? I'm being honest. I'm ready to give.
Trade. That's different.
I'm ready to give up Knox if that's the case. I'm ready to give him up. I'm not ready
give
to
up Frank.
give up Frank too. I've said on record I'd give up Frank, but I'm not gonna give up a Quickly or an Obi not after their first year. It's not happening. I'm sorry.
What?
And you, Uncle Freeze, you the same way, man.
What?
You the same way, Freeze. Go ahead with yourself.
What happened?
What happened if the Knicks get Kyle Lowry and Sexton? What happened if the Knicks get Kyle Lowry and Sexton?
You're gonna have a log jam at point.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, Kyle Lowry ain't coming off the bench, bro, and neither is Sexton. So do you send RJ Barrett to the bench?
Oh man.
No, let Kyle Lowry be the starter and let Sexton come off the bench.
Oh, do that.
Why are you gonna trade 3 people for a dude that's gonna come off the bench?
That's like having,
so
you already got quick.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
Just keep that. Why would you get Sexton?
This makes 0 sense.
Nah.
I don't know.
I just think if it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Now you got it.
Yo, somebody might pop in real bad, man.
Yeah, it's Keyshawn.
Yeah, I was hearing that too.
Yeah, hey, Keyshawn,
Hey, so who y'all want as a point guard? Who y'all want as a point guard next year?
Hey, hold on for just a split second. Hey, Keyshawn, if you use headphones, it won't pop like that. When you get 3 or 4 people on the screen, the joints start popping. So, yeah. If you put headphones in, it won't happen.
All right, fair. Yeah, you can't have Sexton off the bench, but in general, like you're not trading.
So who y'all want for a point guard next year? Who y'all want for the Knicks point guard next year?
Trey Mann. You heard me? See, hey,
but Tibbs ain't gonna play a rookie out point guard like that first starting.
Bro, you can't say that.
Who says that? Who in the world thinks that? First of all, there's guys. Literally, I hate when people say that because half the rotation was young guys. In a 9-man rotation, quickly Mitch, Obi, and RJ. When it was a 10-man rotation, Knox was the 10th. So that's literally half of the rotation being young guys.
And Frank was
who was our point guard last year? Who was our point guard last year?
Oh,
Peyton.
We had a veteran point guard situation, but that doesn't mean we wouldn't play.
And Peyton been in the league for like, what, 8 years?
We didn't have a rookie point guard.
Bro, I saw Tibbs. I saw Tibbs play John Lucas III at point guard.
Who?
Exactly.
Oh, from Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, exactly.
The dude from the Bulls.
Yeah.
He literally went almost all young guys as a core team as their stars in Minnesota.
Right.
He literally had Zach LaVine at the point at one point, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, and Karl Anthony Towns at the 5.
And the only reason why he traded Zach LaVine is because if he could have gave up something else for Jimmy Butler, he'd have done it. But the Bulls wanted Zach LaVine. He'd have been still. He might still have his job too, by the way, in Minnesota if he'd have kept Zach LaVine. So, but yeah, Tibbs will play anybody, bro. Tibbs gave Emmanuel Quickly the greenest green light I've ever seen him give a rookie. I mean, Quickly had listen. I saw Quickly shoot a 35-footer in a game with nobody back to rebound. He shot it, and Tibbs was like, "Good shot."
He literally said the whole season, "If you're open, shoot the ball."
Right.
Doesn't matter who it is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So does that? I mean, if you bring in a Trey Mann who can make those same shots, why would he play him?
I don't know. People change when they get in the NBA. It's a different ball game.
Right. No, I understand that. What I'm saying is if he can make the shot, he's got to be able to make that shot first. Tibbs has got to see him make it in practice, right? And then from there, we just. But Tibbs will play whoever is contributing, whether they're old or young. We saw him play Taj Gibson, and Taj Gibson was washed. Taj Gibson was washed up under Mike Miller.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this: why is Norvel Pelle still on the roster?
Because you want to max him. You want to give him a max contract.
Of course. and Charlie Ward cousin gonna pay for it. I see you. I see he like, hey, what?
Man, I wanted Garza, but he's staying back to school. He's staying for another year. Luka Garza from Iowa.
Wait, he's staying for another year?
Yeah, he's staying for another year. I heard that yesterday on TV, man.
Let me see. I mean, I didn't really want
he's staying for another year
either way, but I don't really.
Man, I wanted him on the Knicks, man.
I don't see him though. I don't know.
But you don't know what Mitch Robinson gonna do next year.
Where were you getting Garza at 58?
Yeah.
I'm not picking Garza at 32.
No.
So, I mean, I don't.
We know who you pick. We know who you picking at 32, bro.
I mean, depending on who falls, who we pick, I'm picking who's there. But I'm not. There's more talent than Luka Garza at 32.
Yeah. Well,
Garza's a beast. He's a beast.
Yeah. I like the Turkish kid better than him. The dude projected to go 13.
Sangoon.
Yeah.
Wait, not Turkish.
Yeah. I think they're the same type player, except
one
Sangoon is way young. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really see too many similarities like that because I don't know. Sangoon doesn't shoot, and he's so limited. Like I was watching the games over, like they have the Olympic qualifiers. I was watching him play. And I don't know. He looked so limited. Like he would get passed into the post, and if he wouldn't be able to like outstrength the person or dribble past, because his handles aren't that good or anything like that. Like
you don't like his post footwork?
No. I was about to talk about. I was about to say his footwork is very elite though. That's the thing. That's the main thing about him. His footwork and his post moves still need help. But other than that, his rebounding will be fine too. He's still. I don't know what position he's gonna play. What is he like 6? I think he's like 6'9".
6'9".
Yeah. So it's like.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
He looks a little 6'9" though. He looks 6'9", 6'10". He doesn't look like he's close to 7 foot.
Who y'all talking about?
Sangoon.
Esperance Sangoon, yeah.
But like me and Coach Colorbox are watching him, and it's like I don't know. He threw me off a little because I thought he was a little better before those games, but he just looked like a little limited in my opinion. I compare him to Cancer. He reminds me of Cancer because his defense isn't that good and he's really good in the post.
I don't think he's as athletic as Cancer.
Yeah, he's just like he's basically like what I'm saying is that he could score in the post if he has the opportunity to, but other than that, if he gets stuck, he's not really gonna be able to do much.
Okay. I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you. Hey,
I don't know where he's gonna go though.
I think the Spurs are gonna get him. I think the Spurs probably can't.
Yeah, I heard they want him.
Yeah, because I think he's gonna be able to. He's gonna do something with them, bro.
Yeah, he has potential.
Yeah. In the right situation, any prospect can thrive in the right situation. Mm-hmm. And I know that sounds like a generic statement, but it's one of those deals. Sometimes cats go to the perfect situation, and you see their star begin to rise because they fit into exactly what the organization was looking for in the first place.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely true. It all depends. But one wrong team can really screw you over until you're out of there.
Yeah. Like the Lakers did Randall.
Wait, say that again?
Like the Lakers did Randall?
Yeah, they were kind of like it was just a weirdly constructed young team. And they didn't have the chance to really do what they needed to do.
Yeah. As soon as they got Magic Johnson back in the front office, we all knew that the league office loved Magic Johnson, bro.
He left not too long ago, right?
Yeah, he left when LeBron's people came in with ball kicked in the door. And Magic was like, man, I ain't staying for this mess.
Yeah, and then I remember. Didn't Randall got drafted the year? What was Randall in what draft? 2014. All right, yeah. So he got drafted into 2 years before Kobe retired. So he had like a bit like those are like the years where they didn't really do much. So they were in a weird situation at that point because they had the old Kobe that was still putting up points.
Jacking. Old inefficient Kobe that should have retired 3 years earlier.
Yeah,
that was jacking instead of them letting the young kids play. That was a weird situation. They gave Kobe a 2-year extension for all that money.
Yeah, they all loved him though. Still, the players. Like I was still like even though he is like at that point, I would still love him to be on the team in general. Like
he was a 5-time champion, gave a lot to LA. That's why they kept him.
Yeah, I still would have told Kobe, listen, we transitioning, bro. You got to feature these young kids. You know what I'm saying? Because the crime in Kobe Bryant's career is they didn't feature him. Another guy who got the most amount of time to come off the bench and develop before he became a star. But not the Knicks, though. The Knicks are like, trade RJ. I'm throwing RJ Barrett in the Zach LaVine trade. Really? When in 2 years, RJ Barrett is going to be better than Zach LaVine? What are we talking about? Right? What are we talking about, man? I mean, it's crazy.
Wait, I'm actually interested. Z, you said that that you saw a package, like an actual thing that they said RJ for Sexton.
Yeah, well, no, that they were asking for it. They didn't actually throw the package out there.
No, but yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, you actually saw that? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would never.
I saw it on Bleacher Report, and then I saw it on Clutch Points. But I saw that right away. The Knicks said no, and that's why the trade talks have stalled.
Yeah, bro, you're crazy if you think you're getting RJ Barrett for Sexton.
That's the whole reason why the trade hasn't been done yet.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting till draft night too. Still, if they do that trade, like, if it's for a low package, I'm doing it. If it's for too much, I'm not. I wouldn't look into it.
Right.
Just let another team do it. They're not really in a rush to get him because they still have one more year.
Right. And the fake teams that they threw out, it's ridiculous. Like, they were like, Collins, the 3 teams hot and heavy for Colin Sexton are the Knicks, Heat, and Lakers. Really? The Miami Heat? Really? The Miami Heat is going to take a dude like that on their team. You know, the Heat are very specific with the guys that they you know what I'm saying, sign. Like you got to be, well, anyway. And the Lakers, really? You think LeBron is going to play with a point guard that don't pass and allow him to be a point forward? It seemed like drummed up stuff to me. Right? That's just what it seemed like to me. Now, maybe I'm wrong, Greenhouse, but I mean, I don't feel like I don't know. I don't know. How do y'all feel? Let me.
If Miami do get Sexton, it's gonna be Sexton and Butler and Hero.
Nah, Tyler Hero gone in that trade, bro. Remember, they gotta do a trade. It's not, he's not signing as a free agent now. Miami got to give up something to get Sexton, and they're not giving up Bam or Jimmy Butler. And what other young prospects do they have to give Cleveland if Cleveland is looking for a young shooting guard? Because remember, Coach Zach just said RJ Barrett. So if Cleveland is looking for a young shooting guard, Tyler Hero was gone. If Miami do that, does Miami want to give up Tyler Hero?
It's so weird that they. I mean, I guess I see where they're going with asking with RJ, but after that, I would hang up too. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
That is really crazy. Like, I need to know because you remember when I told you when I looked into the hoops hype thing, like we saw that it said that people were saying we're trading our picks, and then like more people started seeing it like 2 days after, because it became a little more like on Twitter that they talked about it. So I don't know who you're looking to trade though for, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know that. It's so confusing.
I don't think none of this stuff is happening, bro. I think the rumor mill has cranked up at full steam already, and ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the fair is in town. And you see the Ferris wheel up 9 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody riding the Ferris wheel 9 o'clock in the morning. That's what this is like to me. You know what I'm saying? I hear the music, I smell the food, I see the Ferris wheel, I see the teacup spinning, but it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody over there.
Yeah,
that's just what it's like to me. Bodega Wi-Fi was good.
I don't think it's like a situation where you just trade up to get positioning unless you're like high on a handful of guys. Because I don't know. I think they would do it if it was 1 or 2 guys, but I don't know. I don't know what they're really looking into right now. I'm really lost.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. What I would say is this: be patient with the Knicks front office, because I think they up to something, but it ain't nothing conventional. It's not a cash and grab. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be, hey, take all my young guys for your star. I don't think it's gonna be that.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I think the more likely scenario is that the Knicks trade up in the draft to get a guy like Donovan Mitchell.
Davion.
I'm sorry, Davion Mitchell. Yeah.
Davion.
Yeah. Davion Mitchell. Yeah.
I was saying trade up for Donovan Mitchell too.
We should have, right? We should have just drafted him instead of. Well, never mind.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. If you ask Cornerstone Cav, he like, man, I take Frank still. Really, you still take Frank? Okay.
Frank. Yo, those picks were so trash.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like you hit on RJ Barrett and you gonna include him in trade rumors when your previous draft history had you taking Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox. The one guy you hit on, you gonna trade him?
Yeah. About the Knicks, they haven't signed anybody past the rookie contract since Charlie Ward.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's par for our course.
You think they're gonna do? You think they're gonna resign Frank to end that stream?
No. If they do, that'd be the worst person to end that streak with.
Yeah. And the funny thing to it is, we have heard no Frank and Knicks have mutual interest rumors. Usually if it's a slam dunk, you're like, yeah, Frank and the Knicks have mutual interest. They're working on your parameters of a deal, blah, 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 blah. But Frank Ntilikina is giving me Damian Dotson vibes. You remember how the Knicks went radio silent? Leon Rose went radio silent on Damian Dotson. We were like, yo, we got to re-sign Dot. Yo, free Dot this time last year. This time last year, we were like, yo, free Dot. We got to re-sign Dot. What? Wait a minute. They cut him and Trier? And signed Theo Pinson? What the hell is going on? That's exactly. You remember the first domino was Kadeem Allen. Remember that?
Yeah.
They did. The first domino was they flat out cut Kadeem Allen. Didn't even thank him. I don't even think they thanked him, right? and then it was Alonzo Trier. They just cut Trier. You know what? They ain't even messing with Trier.
Then they signed Harper and Pinson.
Yeah, then they signed Harper. And you like, why would you not bring Dot back and sign a 5'2" point guard from Phoenix?
5'2".
Yeah. Right? Why would you sign a 5'2" point guard from Phoenix?
And then they re-signed Elfrid Payton.
Oh, God. Yeah, and you know what? To be honest with you, I think they're going to re-sign him again this year.
Me too.
I think Duke. I know you kind of. I know that's your boy and all, and I know I hate on him, but I mean,
I don't want Dame there for the package, so that don't even matter to me.
What was that? I couldn't hear that at all.
I'm not doing what everyone else is saying for that. That's just crazy. Are you talking about me? Was I speaking?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. It was like cutting in and out.
Oh, I said that I don't really want Dame just because his price in general, so it wouldn't really matter to me. I'm not trying to trade for him.
Dame came out and said it was a lie. I mean, until he actually formally requests a trade, there's nothing to really say with that, one way or the other. I'm with you, Hadouken. I don't want him either, but
yeah,
we shouldn't even talk about it.
Harden was before he said it publicly, because before Harden said it, they said that he was requesting a trade and stuff like that, but he didn't say it in the thing. Yeah. And then later, after he finally said, "Yeah, I don't want to be on this team anymore."
Yeah, and what's funny about that is people say, like I've talked to people, like some people, and they've said, well, since Dame will be requesting a trade, and let's say he either wants to go just to the Knicks or the Lakers, puts some teams out there, his value's going to go down because no one's going to give up stuff for him. Do people remember what they gave up for Harden, and the dude literally wore a fat suit to get out of Houston?
Yeah. And
they still gave up, what, 8 draft picks?
Yeah, the Nutty Professor 3 is what I was looking at with James Harden. Yeah. Basically. And so, hey, thanks, Ivory 10. I looked up Will Barton, and Will Barton is listed at 6'6". So
yeah, because didn't they start actually taking height with shoes on? Isn't that why he's 6'6" now? People at height with sneakers on?
I think so. I think that's what it is, man.
Because if you look at it next to an actual 6'6" dude, well, if you know, Kevin Knox was listed at 6'8" for the longest, and now they're starting to say he's 6'10", and I didn't see him grow at all.
Yeah, he's definitely like 6'10".
Kevin Knox is listed at 6'7" or 6'8".
Yeah. Yeah, he looks like he's 6'10" though.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like they changed it to 6'10" this year. Is it because they're measuring with shoes on? Because I remember that was a thing in the offseason. They were gonna.
Wait, they changed it. They changed his official listing to 6'10".
I'm not sure. They said they changed Will Barton's. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Will Barton is listed at 6'6". And forever he was listed at 6'10". So I mean, 6'4". So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm saying he's
he does not look 6'6" at all.
That's what I'm saying. No. He's not growing anymore, so they had to weigh him measure him with shoes on. He ain't growing at his age.
Right. Mm. Right. So basically, Kevin Knox and RJ Barrett are the same size.
I don't know.
If you go by the old listings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Knox and RJ are the same size, bro. Because if Knox is 6'7", RJ is 6'4". And I doubt that.
And I doubt they've really grown that much, or we would have heard about it.
Yeah.
If they had a growth spurt in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think RJ might be 6'7" now. I think he was listed at 6'6", but he's probably at 6'7" at this point. He probably grew a little.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Kevin Knox is definitely like a 6'10", I think, because when he was standing next to OB2, he just looked way too tall.
That's what I'm saying. Like they might be counting it they might be changing it and all that, because I don't know. But regardless, what was saying, you know what I mean, Hadouken and Freezy, when I say that, Harden got a king's ransom, even though he was doing things detrimental to his team to get out to Brooklyn. He only wanted to go to Brooklyn, and they still had to give up the farm for him.
Right.
So what people can't expect that we're just gonna give up Knox, Frank, and a pick for Dame because he just wants to come here. That's not how it works. Because they have him under contract, so he doesn't have a no trade clause. So Portland will just trade him to the highest bidder.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Man.
Like Pop did with Kawhi. Traded him to the guys that gave him most. He knew he didn't want to go there.
Hey, so would y'all mind if I give y'all a mind twister right quick?
I don't care.
So I wanna zoom through a mock draft real quick, right? I want to zoom through a mock draft.
Wait, is this like okay, no, I was about to say. I thought you were about to drop a bomb, because before you drop a bomb, it's usually a troll, like you said, but this is like an actual, you saw in the mock draft something?
Let me see. Where is your last? Let me see. Where's your last thing? I don't want to. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see. There it is. So I want to do a
3 levels. Bodega. I don't think Brunson really You said he's a 3-level scorer.
Too small to score inside.
Sure, but he's not. That's not what we're looking for.
He's not really a 3-level scorer.
All right, so I'm gonna do a mock real quick because virtual chat, bear with me. I'm gonna do a mock real quick. I'm gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna zoom through a mock real quick. Yep.
Just said earlier about Hadouken. Make sure Christopher goes to the Knicks.
Yeah, I know. A Duke will be, he'll be upset, man. He'll be mad. He'll be mad. He'll be like, no, we gotta go number 1. Let me. Why do I keep doing that? I keep putting the wrong thing up. Let me do this real quick. All right. Can everybody see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to zoom through right quick and do a mock, right? Because I want to see. I want to do it based on how I feel, but I want to get y'all's opinion when we get to 19, right? So Detroit is taking Cade, right? The Rockets are taking Evan Mobley. Okay, Cleveland is going to take Jalen Green.
Yeah.
Because they want a shooting guard. All right, Suggs, Kuminga, Barnes. Golden State, in my opinion, is probably going to take. Oh, dude, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, man? Oh,
I definitely ask Moody.
Okay, all right, we'll go Moody for this.
To be honest.
All right, we'll go Moody because they probably need another Clay. All right.
Yeah.
Orlando. I'm gonna give them. I can't give them Mitchell because they have all those. We'll give them Book Night. Sacramento.
Yeah, you can. You give them Book Night.
Yeah. Sacramento. I'm gonna give them Franz Wagner. Just to speed it along. Pelicans. I'm gonna give them Davion Mitchell. Charlotte. Keon Johnson. Spurs. I'm gonna give them. Huh?
I said you're giving a Keon.
Wait a minute, let me go down. Yeah, Keon Johnson to Charlotte. Yeah. Spurs, I'm gonna give them Sengun. Right. And Pacers. Dang it, man.
Kispert.
Yeah, let's do Kispert then. Golden State here. I'm gonna do Jalen Johnson just to move things forward. Wizards. I'm gonna give him Garuba. Just OKC and Giddey. I don't care. Memphis. I'm gonna give them. They need shooting and a big man. They need shooting, though, man. I'm gonna give them Duarte, right? Just for the sake of moving along. Oklahoma City's on the clock again. How many picks they got? Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna give. Oh, I hate to do. Okay, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna give OKC Isaiah Jackson. The New York Knicks are on the clock with a whole bunch of dudes that we want at 19. All right.
This is actually a possibility to happen too, but I don't know what they do at this point.
Yeah. So chat, virtual chat. Where do the Knicks go right here?
Ghetto until it said I am mock drafted out. Catch you on the next stream.
I love it, bro. I can't help it, man. I can't help myself. I can't help bro. I can't help myself.
Sharif Cooper.
I can't take him. I can't take him over Trey Mann, bro. I can't do it.
Then why don't you just pick Trey Mann then? Screw what we say. Pick him.
Because Trey Murphy is on the board and we need wings. And Tibbs said we need wings. And so this at 19, this is my order. Kai Jones, Trey Murphy, Trey Mann. That's my personal order.
Wait, say that again. Trey Murphy.
No, Kai Jones, Trey Murphy, Trey Man at 19. That's my personal preference, right? But here's the thing. So I say Murphy, Jones, Murphy, Man, but then you have Zion Williams on the board. You have Josh Primo. I really like JT Thor, right? Bones Highland is on the board. Josh Christopher is on the board. Ayo is on the board. David Johnson, BJ Boston is on the board. It's a lot of people that you can go with this pick, man. Sharif Cooper. Oh my gosh, man. Coach Zach, who's your preference?
Didn't I already say? Or
All right, wait.
Sharif Cooper?
I thought you said just go Sharif Cooper. I didn't know if that was your preference or not.
No.
Okay. So Sharif Cooper is your preference.
Yep.
Okay. So why would you take Cooper over Trey Man?
I'm a fan of his offensive skill set, and I know he's not the best defender. I know he's not, he's probably he won't be he's not projected to be a good defender at all due to his size and everything. But I don't know. I just that's the guy I would like over Trey. I just like his offensive potential and playmaking potential.
Wait, who did you say?
Sharif.
I hope Sharif doesn't fall to us, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to be stuck in a weird situation.
Oh, this might be the trade of the decade. 19 for 23 and 24. What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about that, dude?
So you get 21, 3 and 24.
19 for 23 and 24. Cully, what's good, bro?
You think that happened? And would you think that they would do some trade like that? Because I feel like I don't think that happens just because the Rockets could easily just get back to back whoever they want. I don't think they really have to wait. They could trade one pick though. Let me see. Let me see Tankathon to see which other pick that the Rockets have at that area to see if we could. Yeah, they don't got any picks but those two in the draft and the second one.
Yeah. I don't know. If we do that deal, we legit pick 21, 23, and 24, and 32, and 58. And I have a feeling that Coach Z is going to say, the Knicks ain't drafting 5 guys.
I didn't say that.
No. I said I had a feeling that you were going to say that. I know you didn't.
I don't feel like they take that trade. That's the thing. I mean, it could be possible, but you're saying for 19, or is that what you said?
No, 19 comment NYC 84 suggested trade 19 for 23 and 24.
I mean, it's a good suggestion, but yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You would have to do
maybe you give out 58 as well.
Because depending on the draft we have right now, this mock draft, we still got Sharif, Trey Man, Trey Murphy, Kai Jones. We got all these players, and they gotta wait 4 spots. Right. And there's definitely someone there that they want that could drop. And they have back-to-back.
But Houston may not be in best player available mode. They may have a guy targeted that they don't feel like will drop to them at 23. Say who's Houston's best player right now? John Wall, right? John Wall is
Nah,
probably their best
it's
player.
Christian Wood.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Christian Wood.
So in order, you would say their best players are Christian Wood, John Wall, KPJ,
KPJ. Yeah.
right? So that's
Yeah.
a point center, a power forward center, a point guard, and a two shooting guard / small forward that wants to be a point guard,
Yeah.
right? So right here, if they have somebody targeted, it would probably be Kai Jones.
Ty Jones.
A fit for them at 19. And they know the Knicks.
I don't know. If a big drop, the big that I want to get is Isaiah Jackson. Like I don't see Kai Jones as that guy for us.
Yeah, not yet.
That's why I want like a pure center like Isaiah Jackson.
I would think they would do that move. I think they would do that move for Jarrett Butler.
Kai Jones is kind of like a Obi if you think about it.
Yeah.
At the 4. So you're really getting the same exact thing in a sense, except he's a little more athletic, probably.
Yeah, he's raw offensively. But did you know that Kai Jones was on the Bahamas track team?
Nope.
Yep. Fast, bro. He was. I think he's from.
He looks fast.
Yeah, fast, bro. Speed at 6'11". Athlete. He's on the track team, bro. Track was his first love. He just started playing basketball 3 or 4 years ago. He's on the Bahamas national track team. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Wow. Between this draft and this 2023, we could have 6 first round picks. How? I mean, actually, no. We do have 5 right now between those times. So never mind.
No, no. He's with the possibility of trade. I get him. I get what he's saying.
How though? What are you trading for more first round picks from what we have?
If you trade back 19, so instead of having 2, you'll have 3, and you don't know what you're gonna do. And so I understand I get it, but I don't think the Knicks will do that. But I get it.
Well, this pick is so tough. There's too many players.
That's the reason why I asked if you would do 19 for 23 and 24. Because at 19 for 20,
it's going to Sexton trade.
Nah, I don't think we're doing a Sexton trade, bro.
If we do it, man, I'll be so pissed.
Yeah, I don't think the Sexton thing is real. I think it was a song and dance and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anything's gonna happen. Because think about it. When has there been smoke and then we find out there's fire? We've been training for everybody. Lonzo Ball, Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, Colin Sexton, and nothing has happened.
He said, "Why Chef New York Knicks said, why can't we get Wall in 24?"
Y'all like Wall in 24?
No, I feel like the only way we would get Wall with that contract is taking 23 and 24 and Wall.
And Wall.
Giving them 19. Yeah, and giving them 19.
Right.
That's the only way I'm doing that trade.
And giving them 19?
Yeah.
Man. On a rebuilding team?
Actually, no. Wait,
on a rebuilding team, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you 19, bro. If I'm taking that albatross of a contract for a point guard that was known for speed that has lower leg injuries, nah. I
don't know if I even want Wall, to be honest. Not taking that chance on Butler. Yeah, I don't think we should take. I'm not taking that chance on Butler either. Even
Jared
with
Butler.
these early picks, like 32, if they want to, they can. But I'm not taking him with a first round pick because he still has heart conditions. They just cleared him.
Yeah. Amani
Who
the
do you
Great
want to
was
pick here, Trey, man?
bro. You know I want Kai Jones here, man. You know I want Kai Jones here, bro. I just listened to him and it's like at 21. I know you want Josh Christopher. I already know.
I'd rather take Trey Murphy here.
Trey Murphy. Bro, if we let the Atlanta Hawks get Kai Jones, oh my God. If we let the Atlanta Hawks get Kai Jones, but for the sake of moving on, I'm going to give the Knicks Trey Murphy the third. Right. And just because he fits what the Atlanta Hawks like to do, I'm giving the Atlanta Hawks Zaire Williams. Another wing, another smooth wing defender. The Knicks on the clock at 21. Right?
Oh.
Sharif Cooper is still on the board. Trey Mann is still on the board. Kai Jones is still on the board. Coach Z, you got to do something here, bro. Come on.
Well, I mean, you're making all the moves, man.
No, man, you got.
He wants Cooper. You want Trey Mann.
It's your show, man. Trey Mann. I don't give a shit. It's a my show.
Come on, man.
I don't care.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Pick him.
Come on, man. Why you? Come on, man.
You could take this pick because I got last pick.
Pick Trey Mann, man. Man.
Oh, jeez. Let me look at the info for Sharif Cooper.
Just do it.
Pick and roll playmaker. Sharif Cooper's a pick and roll playmaker.
Yeah.
My only thing is I don't think he's 6'1".
Pick Trey Mann.
All right, Trey.
Wait, who did you pick for ATL?
Zaire Williams.
Oh. Really? I would think they would pick Trey Mann or Sharif Cooper.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I love Trey Mann, but I think Kai Jones is the sensible pick here. Right? I don't know, man. Okay.
Kai Jones. Well, why do you think he's more of a sensible pick here than a Trey Mann or a Sharif Cooper?
Because I think the Knicks are gonna go. I think the Luka Vildoza thing is real.
The hype?
I don't.
No, not the hype. I'm talking about faith in the front office playing this kid. Wanting to play him. Not the hype now. Not the hype. No.
I think he's way overblown right now.
And it probably is, especially by Knicks fans, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think the Knicks would waste money on this. I don't think this front office would waste money on a guy that they didn't think could play.
Yeah. But do they believe in him to the extent of him being the starter or
nope?
First round bench.
I don't know, man.
Hopefully not.
Because think about this. They walked away from Alonzo Ball trade at the trade deadline because they didn't want to pay too much, right? But then at the same time, they went out and signed Luka Vildoza later on in the month, right, to a multi-year deal. And I don't believe they would have, because they could have easily have given that money to Andre Drummond. Easily, right? They could have easily have given that money to Andre Drummond to satisfy the cap requirement, but they chose to give it to Luka Vildoza on a multi-year deal. So there's got to be something to it.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying there. But I mean, we thought all at the same time. We thought Austin Rivers because of how like his 4-year it was sort of the same deal, a really cheap 4-year deal with potential to be like a steal contract. You know, and we got rid of him almost instantly, so you never know.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I just got a notification on my phone. Stephen A. Smith just said on First Take the Knicks need to do whatever it takes to land Dame Lillard.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw that.
Man,
Stephen A. Smith is an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just reading again that they think that we're gonna trade up. I'm still confused.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. The thing is I look at the sources. I look at the sources like, yo, if this dude ain't somebody, if it ain't Shams or Woj, I don't care. That's like you get an alert on your phone that says Uncle Freezy has an inside source that says, man, I don't have no inside sources, man. You know what I'm saying?
You might as well probably get Kai Jones here. Or Trey Man. Whatever you want, or Sharif.
Just pick Trey Man, Freezy. Just pick him.
Hey, Kai Jones it is. The Lakers are on the clock, and the Lakers are gonna take, where's the guard at? There was a shooting guard here somewhere that I think the Lakers won't take Josh Primo. I don't think so. I think they may take Quentin Grimes. If they do, whatever, I don't care. Houston's on the clock. Houston takes Sharif Cooper and where's the other shooting guard at? Josh Primo. Shit, I don't care. That ain't my team. The Clippers will take Jared Butler. I think that's just too smart for them to pass him up. The Denver Nuggets are on the clock. I think they're going to take the JT Thor because they like his potential. Brooklyn is on the clock. I think they take Jaden Springer. The 76ers are on the clock. They need I'm going to give them Ayo. Right? Phoenix is on the clock. Bones Highland. The Jazz on the clock. Cam Thomas. Scoring punch off the bench. The Milwaukee Bucks are on the clock. Miles McBride. The New York Knicks are on the clock.
Trey
at 32. Trey Man or Josh Christopher. So what are we doing? Trey Man or Josh Christopher?
I know where I'm at, but I don't know. I would take Josh Christopher.
Okay. So the Knicks will take. So Coach C, what do you?
And so Jones is our first pick.
No, we had Trey Murphy, then Kai Jones.
Okay. Screw it. I'll go with the Dukin. Josh Christopher.
I like it.
Where's he gonna go?
Josh Christopher it is.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
No, he likes Josh Christopher, but I don't know. Like there's just
loves
weird.
Trey Man. That's why I put the pressure on him.
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't pick Trey Man though. Before.
Tell about me?
Yeah.
Because I listen, bro. I'm not a dictator, man. I listen. I listen, bro.
Freezy only take Kai Jones if we trade Obi for Sexton.
Nah.
That pick is probably not there though if you were trading.
No, but the thing is, Kai Jones is more of a center power forward than power forward center, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think if we get Kai Jones, I think he immediately backs up Mitch and not back up Obi and Julius Randle.
I don't know if I'm confident in Kai Jones like that,
bro.
Especially in his early years.
What the nerd? I don't, man. So I'm gonna just zoom through this mock and get us to 58 real quick. Okay, so let me see. Orlando, I'm gonna give them Day'Ron Sharpe. OKC, Charles Bassey. Pelicans take Trey Man. Pelicans with their other pick take draft and stash and Rocco Percason. This kid Bergeron, I don't even know who this is, but we'll give them BJ Boston. The Bulls will give them Philip Petrusev. Kings will give them the French kid. We'll give New Orleans Preston. I'm gonna just zoom through this. I'm gonna give the Spurs another athletic point guard. The Pistons they can't take Cade and Killian Hayes. And
get them a power forward.
Yeah.
Isaiah Todd.
Yeah, let's do Isaiah Todd. How about we give Aaron Wiggins to the Pelicans? How many picks do the Pelicans have? This is crazy.
They got like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But they don't. They have like decently like range.
So the Boston Celtics, what do they need? They need scoring off the bench, right? Kessler Edwards. Yeah, we'll give them Kessler Edwards. Toronto needs. I'll give them Joel Ajayi. That just makes sense to them, I guess.
Joel, I would say you give them a big.
Talking about to the Raptors? Yeah.
It is what it is, really.
Yeah. Atlanta, I'm going to give them another wing, Herb Jones. Brooklyn, Greg Brown, the power forward out of Texas.
Yeah.
The Sixers, we'll give them an athletic shooter in Wisekamp. Memphis, Aaron Henry. I'm just zooming through everybody, so don't judge me. Detroit, we'll give them the power forward that hit his head on the rim. Jericho Sims. Yeah. Pelicans, McKinley Wright, the point guard out of Colorado. The Pacers, we'll give them the new Roy Hibbert.
Roy Hibbert.
Yeah. OKC, is there a high upside guy? Yeah, there he is. A high upside, a 6'10" shooting guard. Bam. We'll give them. Bam. Charlotte is on the clock. Charlotte, I'm going to give Charlotte Scotty Lewis because they like cats like this. Charlotte is on the clock again. David Duke, the point guard out of Providence, makes sense for them.
Oh, man.
All right, so now the Knicks are on the clock.
But you like David Duke?
Yes, a lot.
Is he nice? Like what is he like?
So I was part of the camp that wanted Lonzo, right? And I feel like David Duke is he's a very raw. What he can give us what Lonzo does. His weakness is attacking the paint like Lonzo's. He can shoot, play defense, rebound, and play make.
Right.
I wanted David Duke, so. But,
you think he's gonna get drafted?
At late second round like this, I think so.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
If not, then he probably could get picked up by a team after he's undrafted, if anything.
Freezy did that on purpose. He knows I like David Duke.
Yeah.
That was
so random.
That was for you testing Trey Man.
That was payback. You can't even say it wasn't.
Yeah, right. So at 58, there are a lot of people on the board. Livers, I don't think is a guy. Matthew Hurt, I don't think is a guy either.
Livers,
Livers,
man, that's my team, Michigan, baby.
Livers can score, man. I don't know if he's an NBA power forward though.
Yeah, well.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl is on the board still. I don't know
he's
why.
Interesting, but I don't. Oh, you didn't get him? Oh, I actually think he's gonna go. Like people had him like on Tankathon, they have him at like 56, but I think he's gonna go like in the 30 to 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the early second round. I think. I was thinking that he may sneak in the back end of the of the first round, maybe to the Sixers, somewhere like that. But
yeah, or actually no, he could shoot a bit too. I'm pretty sure. I would think that he could be picked up by the Suns too.
Who?
He's a power forward. Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Oh, okay.
Or you know what? The Sixers, yeah. I don't. Okay, now I know why I thought Sixers, because he played college ball in Philly, so he went to Villanova. That's right. Okay. All right. There were other prospects I think that may have fallen down the board, and I don't know why. DJ Stewart is one, the point guard out of Duke.
Aaron, did you draft Aaron Wiggins?
I'm sorry, the small forward out of Duke. Which
Earl
one?
is nice. Yeah, Earl is nice. I said what's his name? Aaron Wiggins.
I think so. Aaron Wiggins. I think he's off the board. Aaron Wiggins.
I don't know. You think Livers could be a hybrid and not, since he's not a true forward, you think he can play any other position there, Freezy? In your opinion?
I don't think he can defend either small forwards or power forwards.
Yeah, but if you're asking him off the bench, it's almost like the Iggy thing. Like, I like Livers because he was at part of a good program in Michigan. They never won a championship, but they were always in high leverage games. So right. I feel like if he ever got minutes, he would never shrink in the moment, if that makes sense.
Right. No,
what is he like? Can you because I don't know him much. Can you explain his aspects?
Livers is a good scorer. He was the number one. He was the number one go-to guy type player on Michigan the last however many years in all their national title runs or at least attempts.
Yeah.
He's a bucket man, and I feel like a guy off the bench. He could be a hybrid 3-4 guy maybe.
Yeah.
He's just a bucket. I mean, I doubt he'll ever develop defensively, but if you get a guy in the late second round, perfect prospects.
He sounds.
So why
to get on a team, to be honest?
So why is Luka Garza not a slam dunk right here?
Oh, by the way, Chef New York Nick just gave a great point. He said, isn't Kai Jones clutch sports? And I don't think we would take him, which is definitely something that could happen.
Kai Jones is clutch sports.
Yeah, that is a good point. I don't know.
Yeah, Wieskamp is off the ball. Well, I think we sent Wieskamp to Charlotte. Let me say
Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah, Wieskamp. Yeah, Wieskamp to the Sixers is what we did. Yeah, so
it's an interesting draft.
Yeah, so why wouldn't Luka Garza be a slam dunk right here though?
Because I'm a Michigan fan.
If he wants to, I don't know. That 58 doesn't really matter to me, to be honest.
I'm taking Livers if I'm the Knicks GM.
What about Sandro though?
Isaiah Livers.
Not maker.
Do I have to spell it? Because I'm not a very good speller.
No. Why does Livers have one V? Shouldn't that be Livers? I don't know.
Fine, I'll pronounce it your way. Isaiah Livers.
You're right. I don't, and I know that's the way you spell Livers. I know that's the way you spell Livers. It just looks awkward. You know what I'm saying? It just. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Just for the sake of moving on, Isaiah Livers is the pick. I don't care about anybody else. I don't care about 59 and 60. But chat. So I did that. I wanted to run the run through because while you say there is no talent on the board, every time we got to a pick, there were 3 or 4 names we were stuck. Oh my God, I gotta have this guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At every pick, for every team, every team, we were like, "Yo, I could see them taking such and such guy." So that just reinforces the fact that this is a deep draft.
And plus, you can't say there's not talent at any spot because all of these guys are going to play at the highest level of basketball, so they're all great basketball players.
Right.
Or they wouldn't be here. It's that simple. But just if we do end up drafting Isaiah Livers, if y'all thought there was an Iggy hive or an Iggy following, man, it'll be tenfold with him. And I'll start the bandwagon.
Crank up the bandwagon. Yeah, man. So, but let me ask you this real quick before we wrap up, right? What are we gonna do in free agency? Not a player, but what do you think is our intent? Like what is the priority in free agency? What are we looking to do first in free agency? Like for instance, I know y'all are gonna say point guard, right? We got to get a point guard, and I don't care which one. But what I'm saying is what would the strategy be going into free agency? Like
it depends, really. It depends on how we draft.
Hmm.
And then once the draft comes, they'll try to have probably cheap 1-year deals to fill in our roster needs after the draft.
Right.
We're probably
gonna
gonna do what we did with Miles Powell and probably play the guy for maybe. I don't know. Like we're gonna get someone from undrafted if they really find someone they like.
So what's the deal with Miles Powell anyway?
He's a guy that can score.
No, I mean contractually. Like, where is he at right now?
Miles Powell, the Seton Hall kid, isn't he, with the Bucks?
Is he? I don't know.
Seton Hall, right? Yeah, he went to the Bucks.
Oh wow. Okay.
Like beginning of the season, he did. Beginning to midway through the season.
So the Bucks picked him up from the G League.
Yeah, I don't know what that means contractually. I have no idea what that means after that, but that's where he was for a little bit at least. I don't know how long they kept him, but I remember seeing that they signed him.
Okay.
Or called him up, whatever.
Okay. Because I hadn't seen him on their big roster at all. I mean at all. No time during the season. I hadn't seen Miles Powell. So I don't know if he's still with the G League affiliate and for how long they signed him.
Maybe it was a 10-day and he just never got in. He got cut from the Bucks. I just said that. But he wasn't signed by the Bucks. Or brought up 10-day, whatever the case.
Okay. All right. Well, you would hope that guys like that get another shot, and it may be with the Knicks. So, but anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap up. Here. Dude, man, you sent me that site. Now I'm addicted to doing mock drafts, bro. It is all your fault. I'm legit just like sitting here going through all the scenarios. That's the reason why you said, why don't you go? Did you get Trey Man? Not really. I got Trey Man and like 1,000 other mock drafts.
Okay.
That literally is just every scenario.
Get on to it's Miles Powell, by the way.
Huh?
No, I was asking who the guy was from Seton Hall was that we had. That was Miles Powell.
Yeah, that's where.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I don't know. I think the possibilities are endless.
And they all start them with Trey Man.
Yeah, they all start with Josh Christopher. they all start with Isaiah Livers. Yeah.
I'm all right with that, Hadouken. What about you?
Right.
Say that again.
He said they all start with Josh Christopher and end with Isaiah Livers. I can deal with that.
I always do my 21. My 21 would be with Josh Christopher.
Hey.
Wow. But just to say this real quick, man. If the Knicks don't do a deal and just draft 19, 21, and 32, I think I'd be okay with that. I think I'd be okay. I think I'd trust Walt Perrin.
Yeah. I hope. I don't really trust. Yeah, I gotta see it.
Well, you gotta think about it. Kenny Payne probably still has connections in the college ranks of who, blah blah blah. Yeah. So they all have connections in the college ranks. So if they're happy with the draft and they want to pick 4 guys,
right?
We'll see.
I just don't want to see something weird at 19 and 21, like at 19 Isaiah Jackson, at 21 BJ Boston. Because I could live with Isaiah Jackson at 19, but BJ Boston at 21,
no. I still can't believe that guy we saw pick Boston at 9.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got a video. They have a video on YouTube. He backed it
That's
out.
crazy.
Yeah, he backed it out. They CBS Sportsline put the video out on. You know what? If I remember, I'll tag you in it. You know what I'm saying? So you can see. Because the guy is a young guy. He's like, yo, I talk to GMs and blah, 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 blah. And so.
Early Yates, real quick, before you wrap up, I just have a question about this. He said that Miles Powell is also suing Seton Hall. Has anybody heard of that or why they're suing him? Or anybody heard of that?
Yeah, I heard something about that, but I didn't look too deep into it. I think it's yeah.
So Milwaukee signed him from our deal. Yeah, that Miles Powell.
Yeah.
He had a bit of a situation with Seton Hall.
Yeah. Well, you know how that go though, bro. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? When things don't go your way, you know, you gotta kind of.
They did him dirty though. That's why.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know what they did.
Yeah.
Basically, he was playing on a torn meniscus, basically the whole time. But they didn't say it was a torn meniscus. They said it was something that it was misdiagnosed, and they said that
like
it
a
was
sprain.
something that can't get. Yeah, so they gave him like medicine for his leg for him to continue to play. But it put him at risk, and when he got into the NBA draft, they saw it, and it made him drop all the way. Like, he could have probably been a very late first-round pick, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to say, that he has a case there, hurting your draft
Wait,
stock.
was it his ankle? I thought it was his meniscus.
Well, regardless,
something with a leg injury, though. That was serious.
Regardless of what it was, that's BS right there.
Yeah, that's
that's a deserved lawsuit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's mad petty, bro. Yeah, but you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, you know, but even last year, that just goes to show. Even last year, the Knicks brought in a lot of young guys, right? A lot of young guys they brought in last year. They had around the team, and so for people to think that the Knicks won't rock with a lot of young guys, people are mistaken, sadly.
Yeah.
Too. So,
but they don't believe in this year's free agency class the way they believe in next year's. So they're probably going to rock with young guys and prove it deals until that free agency comes to fruition.
Right. That's one of the reasons why I don't think that they're going to do the Colin Sexton trade. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do the Colin Sexton trade, that summer when free agents are going to be available, they'll have to pay Colin Sexton.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so for people that
think sign and trade.
Well, or yeah. Or either way, the Knicks will work. The Knicks front office is smart. They'll do something. So, but anyway, let me get out of here, man. I'm gonna go in here and pop about 5 gallons of popcorn and put some paprika and chili flake in it. Man, I'm dieting, bro. Don't judge me. I'm trying to get back in. Trying to get these, trying to get back in shape, bro. So anyway, thank y'all for coming through, man. Hey, chat, as usual, man. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for entertaining a lot of this Knicks nonsense in the offseason, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. And I'll try to keep GI and Cornerstone Kev separated. hey, Duke, I meant to ask you. I gotta find a replacement for Chuck B for Knicks versus. You got anybody in mind?
Knicks versus?
Yeah, our show Knicks versus, where we get some real controversial Blorange Tears contributor and put them up against anybody in the Knicks universe.
Hoodie Kev.
Yeah, I ain't seen.
He's been MIA for a few weeks.
Yeah.
I've been MIA myself, so I haven't.
No, but he's been like MIA, like not answering anyone at all.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
but I don't know who that person really is, except Chuck B, because Chuck B is like the most controversial person.
Yeah, I know. I know. Him and CP the artist.
Yeah, CP the artist.
Yeah, it was CP the artist. They just like, But anyway, I'm trying to crank up the Knicks versus, man. I want to tape that, man, and do some other stuff. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all later, man. Y'all have a good day, all right?
Yep.
All right.
All right, boss. All right.